Told y'all I one line, bro. I told y'all I one line. I gotta pick up where I left off at. I gotta pick up where I left off at, gang. All right. Look, let's spill the tea while we got a chance. Cause at this point, I don't know what might happen. I might get a strike or something, or my channel might get to, or you know what I'm saying, or my Facebook might get deactivated. I'm just letting y'all know ahead of time in case some of this stuff happen. You see what I'm saying? Cause we on the right track. Bruh, look, listen to what cause y'all remember he said it was employees in the kitchen with Kenneka. Ain't that's what the lawyer said? Huh? Making sandwiches. Then the lawyer said when Kenneka entered the freezer, it was employees in the kitchen and they was making sandwiches just like the court paper said. And you got Miss Teresa sitting up here. She doing the same thing what Leonora was doing when she was interviewing in Dr. Oz and the radio station. Now she's doing the same thing Leonora was doing. Daydream. So Trey Gang broke it down. Dr. Ali said it's gonna be 3 semen that's found in Kenneka. 3 semen that's gonna link back to Crown Plaza. And you mean to tell me Miss Teresa and Leonora still got the audacity? These people had sex with your daughter on against her will. That make me think everything true about you, lady, that you running this goddamn.
Today's date, we still have not received the entirety of the video showing what happened to Kenneka Jenkins. We've asked you to come here today because there have been a lot of things said out there in the media about what happened, including that there is some videotape showing and displaying her walk into a freezer. We've been given some snippets of video, I'd say less than 30 to 40 minutes of video out of 36 hours, and none of that video shows Kenneka Jenkins walking into a freezer. So still today, we have the question, and we're committed to finding out what happened to Kenneka Jenkins on the evening on September 10th of 2017.
You know what made Miss Teresa really even look more stupid? Cause we done found out the timestamp. And you sitting up here telling everybody you ain't even saw the footage and you ain't even get Andrew Holmes the footage. But you took all these statements and these people told the world that you saw the footage and gave permission. And you try to play victim like I ain't see no footage. But the whole time Leonora telling the world they showed me the footage and not the mother. Look how dumb she look now. Make it so bad. Why would you still be sitting right here if you got solid proof? Look. You got employees in the kitchen and you know that. They didn't want everybody to see this. You mean to tell me this is on the footage? This what they gonna be showing Miss Teresa when it come to her daughter last moment. This what it's gonna show. And possibly more. And when Chosen Kings told everybody what's on the footage and cell phone footage, nobody don't want to believe it. So you mean to tell me, Miss, look. She know this for a fact and been knowing this. That's why all the YouTubers said Miss Teresa been knowing.
There have been questions about what did we receive. We've asked for all investigative reports, all statements, all videos from the premises, videos from the hallways, videos from the kitchen to find out what is shown on the videos. We know she was there. And again, to today's date, we haven't received it. The snippets show a young lady who's disoriented, a young lady who clearly is in need of some attention. She's trying to find her way, and no one from Crown Plaza Hotel responds to her. No one from Crown Plaza Hotel is seeking to provide assistance to her. And for over a day, approximately a day and a half, apparently she was somehow down in this freezer, and they have no way of explaining, or they haven't to this date at least explained how someone got into an area that clearly or apparently was not.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me if you got Kenneka walking in the kitchen with 3 employees and you claiming they making sandwiches, so when she walked back in the freezer, cause keep this in mind, you're supposed to know the layout of the freezer, right? If she walked back to the freezer, and if it ain't no other exit or nobody can't come there like what Andrew Holmes said, you don't mean to tell me that the employee would know, like, well, where she would be going? This is like walking in trade game room, and once you walk in the room, you walking in the closet, trying to find your way out. That's just like if I do something and I got the whole world be like, yeah, she was walking in my room because you got on footage. She in your room on the footage. I know that, but it was so dark in the room. She thought she was probably leaving out the house and went in the closet, and that's how she went in there and panicked and lay down and died. For a prime example, Miss Teresa knew when she went live and told everybody about Monifa, how she heard her in the background, there was a whole lie. She got exposed on that. She got exposed. Did she watch the footage? That's why she lawyered up with silver turners, cause she knew who was in the kitchen with her. And then make it so bad, the lady was already calling the hotel at 2 something. Talk about check the camera, cause that's what he finna say.
Being utilized, and a freezer that apparently was on and not being used and function. So Ms. Martin has asked us to conduct an independent investigation. We've committed to her that we will not stop until we get all of the video. We will not stop till we get all of the recordings. We will not stop till we get all of the statements, because we want to give her an explanation, and she's entitled to an explanation as to what happened to her daughter on that evening.
We just did.
Sure.
That would help us out. I'm sorry.
Sure, no problem.
Check him out.
I can tell you that in my line of work, I've come across some very strong individuals. But after hearing some of the 911 tapes, after having sat down, met Kenneka's mom, I've never met anybody as strong. What she could do for her daughter was unlimited. You're going to hear, I'm sure they're going to end up releasing the 911 tapes. You're going to actually see, hopefully, they'll release it today. Hopefully we can get today the video we've been asking for the last 48 hours.
This September the 17th, 48 hours go back to the 15th. Andrew Holmes claiming he saw the footage on the 14th. Zach TV talking about, I got interviews and they finna spliffly tell you the timeline. 1:30 and 2 something. Oh, Ain't this covering up for Leonora some more? You see what I'm saying? The whole time, Miss Teresa want everybody to grieve for her, act like she don't know what's going on. Look at her facial expression. She look more worried and concerned than more than grieving. And you got these lawyers playing us, y'all. Watch this.
But you are going to hear when those tapes are released. Ms. Martin called up and asked time and time again, please check the videotapes at the hotel. My daughter is missing. She went after having an infection in her chest, after having a double mastectomy, went over at 5 o'clock in the morning begging the hotel to please just check the videotapes.
At 5 in the morning. You mean to tell me at 5 in the morning, court paper said she was already calling it too. And she made it her F.
In a vacuum, that might sound innocuous. But what we have at least been told through you, the media, there are 47 cameras and 36 hours of tape that they never looked for. They never checked. They never searched. They never did anything while a young 19-year-old disoriented girl is sitting in their freezer. Now, there has to be an answer to how that happened. Better yet, there has to be an answer to why that happened. Why is Teresa sitting here having now to go over to the coroners to pick up her child when on their videotape, in their hotel, in their freezer, all they had to do was watch it?
You mean to tell me just watch it? They was on the same camera with Kenneka. How you gonna say she walked past several hotel employees that was mysteriously cooking food, headed to a freezer where there's no exit or nothing? And he finna come on and let it tell you that. And then they know the employee was in the kitchen. You mean so the camera mysteriously turned off like Leonora said?
I've guaranteed this mom, guaranteed her, we will get to the bottom of it. We will only go to where the facts lead us. But once we are there, we will have answers. That I promise. And that I promise you.
Thank you.
Sam, have they given you any answers thus far about how a community activist would have seen or claim to have seen videotape that shows this young lady going into a freezer and they would not be able to release that snippet to you?
To be quite honest with you, I don't know what any community activist has seen. To be honest with you, at this point, I'm not interested in what someone else has seen.
Saw the footage.
I want to see it. Larry has been asking for there's nobody, I can tell you this, there's nobody.
They even lied saying they didn't even saw the footage, and they lawyers, bruh. They lawyers, they saw the footage. This why Miss Teresa looking at a lawsuit, because you got employees. That's why Miss Teresa and Leonora was going so hard with those videos and want us to believe in this stuff.
More stringent on asking for what we need than Larry.
And that's the crux of my question.
And it's not just Andrew. There are a lot of people wondering what happened to this young lady. It's a community concern. She's a 19-year-old girl who is apparently found in a freezer after a day and a half of being asked for, and they've asked for videos for a day and a half. The mom went to the front desk asking, will you please look at the videos from the very beginning, and got nothing but resistance from the Crown Plaza Hotel.
Do you think
So
she
how
might
many
And
still
even
be,
today we haven't gotten the videos.
do you think she might still be alive if they had acted sooner?
I don't want to guess and speculate, but I want to know what's on these videos. If there's some video that shows her
So if Miss Teresa was up there at 5 something, asking them to check the surveillance camera, why she called Rosemont 2 hours later?
Walking into a freezer, as has been reported to the media, I want to see that. I've been asking for it for 48 hours, and all I've gotten is snippets, none of which show that.
How long are the snippets? How many did you get? How long are the snippets?
We've got approximately 8 snippets. They show different portions of the hotel. They show someone who's disoriented, I would say, in need of assistance. I don't know how you would have monitoring systems that show that and not respond to it well before she reaches any freezer.
Ms. Martin, have you seen her
in the video?
I don't. There's no freezer whatsoever that I see in this video.
Mr. Rogers,
Mom, have you seen?
Let me be clear.
Teresa?
I have not received all of the videos, but of the videos they provided me, I have not seen any freezer, and I absolutely have not seen her walk into a freezer.
A spokesman for the hotel told me an hour ago that they have offered you guys the chance to view all 36 hours of tape, and you have yet to take them up on that offer.
An hour ago?
An hour ago.
It takes me an hour and a half to get there.
So I'm saying though, they made this offer yesterday,
That's not accurate. That's not accurate.
so the spokesman for Crown Plaza is lying.
We have not received an offer to view the video. What's more important is her mother asked to see the video that day, within hours of her daughter being on.
Just so I'm clear, the spokesman is mistaken when he tells me that they have offered the representation from Ms. Martin the chance to view all 36 hours of tape. He's told me that twice in the last 24 hours that they made this offer to you. He is lying, is that what you're saying?
They have now told us they will make it available because we've insisted.
When did they tell you that?
They told me that within the last hour.
Okay.
They did,
No,
put
nothing
out,
yesterday.
they did put out a statement yesterday, though, saying they were offered to show the family all of the video. Did you not receive that?
I did not receive contact. All of you have been able to reach me and call me, and we have not received it.
Look, we are here right now. It's not hard. It's not hard. They don't know, they don't know where Power Rogers and Smith is. Bring the tape now.
That's right.
It's not hard. That's what you call spin. I don't want to sound like the natural. That's what you call spin. What happened here is they're mad because the protesters are out front. They're going to tell you anything they want. What we want to know is if they offered it, they can't send a messenger. They can't send somebody over here with the tape right now, and then they can prove us wrong. So that's my point. What we want to know is, where is it? We want to see it. I'm not going to worry about the last 48 hours. I'm going to worry about the next 48 hours.
Right.
I want to know when this mother here, a grieving mother, is going to see the tape in the next 48 hours. When you can.
Man, y'all see they body language, Miss Teresa and the lawyer, when he get to talking about specifically timestamp, look at their reaction.
Answer that, and when they can answer that, then I care. I don't care what happened 48 hours ago. Get us the tape now.
That's right.
It's not hard. That's what you call spin. I don't want to sound like the natural. That's what you call spin. What happened here is they're mad because the protesters are out front. They're going to tell you anything they want. What we want to know is if they offered it, they can't send a messenger. They can't send somebody over here with the tape right now, and then they can prove us wrong. So that's my point. What we want to know is, where is it? We want to see it. I'm not going to worry about the last 48 hours. I'm going to worry about the next 48 hours.
Right.
I want to know when this mother here, a grieving mother, is going to see the tape in the next 48 hours. When you can answer that, and when they can answer that, then I care. I don't care what happened 48 hours ago. Get us the tape now.
We just received an email from the police department with a link to all of the videos.
Oh, they released it to you, but they didn't call us and tell us this for the mom.
That's what I'm asking. I'm asking.
Well, part of this is we've been requesting all of the videos. We complained that we only received snippets of the videos, and we requested to see all of it. So it's good to see that it's going to be released, and we'll be able to view them.
Teresa, have you?
And what we're looking for is what's been represented to you, that there's some depiction of her walking into a freezer. We have, again, it's not on the snippets. If that's on the video, I want to see them.
Teresa, have you seen those snippets? And have you seen them?
Can we just slunch over?
Yes,
If you don't mind.
okay.
Do you want to answer?
No.
Teresa's under a lot of grief, and we've agreed that we will answer any questions for you.
Is there anything that you would just like us to know or like to share? Because people want to hear from you. They feel, they empathize with the situation, with obviously your treatment and then obviously losing a child. They want to hear from you. Is there something that you want to tell folks that will see this, that, thanking them for their concerns, whatever you'd like to say?
Yes, I thank everybody for your help, the love and support. But I also want to know what happened. I want to see all. I want to see her literally actually walking into this freezer and closing herself within this freezer and freezing to death.
Talk about how a mother, I mean, obviously you've got some health issues right now. Talk about where that fight comes from, to fight for your child, to keep going forward even though everything maybe in your body says, I can't handle, I can't take one more step.
God. Comes for God.
We would also appreciate from the media if you would direct any of your questions, say to myself or to Larry. She hasn't slept probably 3 or 4 days.
She's still arranging to see her daughter. She hasn't been able to see her, and she has to make funeral arrangements. So if you could respect that and not contact her, and we direct that to you as well as the general public.
Larry, so based on what you saw on the videotape so far, even if it's incomplete, what do you think are some of the potential liability issues for the hotel?
I don't want to guess and speculate. I haven't gotten any statements, and we will go, as Sam said, we will go where the facts lead us. So all we've gotten so far is the snippets. We just got a short time ago the 911 recordings. I want all of it. I want all of the recordings, all of the communications, all of the reports, the statements that were taken. I want to know the individuals that were there. It's my understanding that there are parties that go on in these hotels. I want to know what they knew and what opportunities they had to be aware and prevent this from happening. We haven't even gotten an autopsy report yet. So a part of what we're doing is making sure she can begin the process of completing her grieving. Like I said,
Man, y'all notice that. Keep this in mind. This is what Trey Gang know and the J for K know. You said you don't have the video and you waiting on the report. You ain't got Miss Teresa and Leonora statements confessing and telling you who all were listening Kenneka phone and who the last person she contacted with. You see what I'm saying? These lawyers, right, they playing the J for K. Since we know now that, look what time Miss Teresa took her statement. Look what time Leonora took her statements. Right? Because Andrew Holmes gonna tell you the same thing. Wasn't nobody down there with her. Right? We just proved it. Even the court papers debunked all it and admitted it to the employee. So what they're telling us, Miss Teresa got caught, Leonora got caught, taken up for the employees. Cause check this out. You don't want to bust the employee and the employee can bust you. The employee could tell you everything, how all this took occur. It's snitching on Miss Teresa. It's finna get deep, gang. Trust and believe. You watched my last live? If you heard what the message was in that live, boy, wait till you hear this.
she has not even seen her daughter. The hope is that she can go to the medical examiner's office within the next few hours, quite frankly, and then begin to make plans. And then she's charged us with doing this investigation to find out what happened to Kenneka. We want to know, and she's entitled to know, what happened to her daughter.
Are you satisfied that there was no foul play at all?
I'm not satisfied with anything. I don't.
Timeline match up perfectly what the Rosemont said. Match up perfectly. Once you go back to the statements, now you see who they covering up for.
Know what happened to her. I don't, and what I have seen does not explain to me what happened to her. So I want to be able to give this mother answers. I want to look at it, the information myself. I owe her that. We owe her that. Crown Plaza owes her that. They have 36 hours of video, much of which will probably show her there looking for her daughter when they were not. It'll show family and friends looking for her daughter when they were not, sending her off to the police station. She's entitled to have that reviewed thoroughly, and that's what we've committed to do for her.
Have you talked to the other friends who were with her? Have they been cooperative? What has that been like for you?
We've gotten no resistance from anybody in terms of her friends because they were there asking Crown Plaza the same things. They're saying we were here with our friend and we can't find her. She's somewhere here. So again, there's been no resistance on the side of the family and friends. There's only been resistance thus far to get the video. Give us the video. Let us look at the video. Don't give us snippets. Give us the recordings. Give us the statements. Let us do our own investigation so she can find out what happened to Kenneka.
When you say independent investigation, what do you mean? What are you wanting right now?
I mean, we will do an investigation for her with our own investigators. We'll do our own interviews. To the extent necessary, we'll do our own autopsy. We need to get that information so we can give her some answers.
How is all the speculation on social media you think affected this case?
I can't speak to that other than I think that this mother should have gotten attention about what happened to her daughter when she first went to the counter at the Crown Plaza. Within hours of her daughter being missing, she drove to Rosemont despite her illness, went to the counter and said, "My daughter was here. Can you help me?" She asked them to look at the videos. At that point, it was a couple of hours of videos. Had they done that, we may not be here today.
What time in the morning was that she drove there?
It's 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
In that range, 5,
Right.
6 a.m.
When was she first contacted that her daughter was missing? Was it one of the friends who was at that party because she just wondering where her daughter was because she didn't come home?
One of the friends, while they were still at the Rosemont Hotel, contacted her and said, "We can't find Kenneka." They didn't leave or abandon her. They couldn't find her.
So you've spoken with these friends who were at the party. Were people, from the time they lost track of Kenneka, continuing to sweep through the building, so to speak? Were friends going throughout that hotel throughout the night until...
Her friends and her family were doing everything they could do within reason to both look for her themselves at the hotel, as well as ask for assistance from the Crown Plaza staff, both to look for her and to let them see the videos or just look at the videos themselves, telling them where they came in, telling them the locations, and they were not getting the assistance they needed. Assistance that probably, I suspect, I don't know, may have prevented us from being here today.
Have a couple of the online people who've been following the case have injected race into this, they're saying that authorities didn't push this because she was black. Has that ever come into any of your speculation that maybe this was a race thing, maybe because these were black teenagers and not?
I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on getting facts. We want to get information and facts, and then we can digest it and make a determination about, again, what happened to people. That's really the crux of what we're doing. What happened to them?
Sam,
I
you
think that's a
respond to the
fair
same
question.
Oh, yeah, certainly. Race is not of importance to me right now until I know what happened. Is it something that could come up? I speculate maybe it could. I don't know. As of right now, that's not.
Now that's all cap. That's all cap. Watch this. Check this out, y'all. This video on the 15th. Look at the dates. Andrew Holmes said he saw the footage. Teresa said she didn't saw the footage, but the lawyer said they didn't even see all the footage. You know what I'm saying?
Do we have to face a ruling or something before we vote?
It's on AP wire.
So here's the question, do you want?
I think we need to check out.
Turn down or turn there?
Turn down.
All right. Watch this. Now look, everybody know the narrative about the Kenneka Jenkins case. Watch what Planet of the Fakes finna say about the Harper Woods case.
Here we came too far, in the darkest days.
Her family is standing for justice. She got arrested and she never left the police department alive. The police don't want to tell the family what she got arrested from or for, nor the cause of death. They've been out protesting in front of the police department. 2 white cops, I believe, were fired for trying to cover it up, but no arrests have been made. And let me just check that. Alright, I checked on it. No cops went down. It's a complete cover-up. They basically didn't even... She lied on the floor of a cell, and they didn't bring her any treatment until she was dead. She still haven't really got the cause of death yet, but no cops have been taken into custody. I thought I saw 2 cops taken into custody. I gotta look, because I think 2 cops may have got taken into custody. I doubt it though, because they would have been talking about it on the news. So this is just another cover-up of a queen being killed in a police station. This is why you gotta side-eye people that's out here doing stupid shit that can lead them to go to jail. And
Listen, what? Guess what lawyer that's on the case, and tell me, do this sound familiar?
when you try to warn them like, hey, you need to chill out, they say they don't give a fuck. There's no more you can do. Just let them be fools, go to jail, and let the police do this to them, man. Don't stress yourself over ignorance. And I'm not saying this woman was being ignorant, but we see it every day. People out here thinking that they can go to jail, whether it's for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. We don't know how long this woman was supposed to be in there. Sandra Bland wasn't even supposed to go to jail, right? And she died in the jail cell. So to all y'all people out there doing stupid stuff that can send you to jail for an hour or 10 minutes or 20 minutes, I want you to know that's all it takes for them to take your life and cover it up. So y'all keep not giving a F. Send prayers out to this woman's family, and I hope they get justice. With that being said, what you heard and saw was the content. For additional content, click the link in the description. Like, follow, share, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, visit my community wall, and if you have time, go to www.amore-eka.com/TV. That's our Planet of the Fakes 2. We are the new umbrella. Planet
Of Priscilla Slater voiced their concerns outside of the police department yesterday. They say they plan to be back out there again today, demanding answers they say they have yet to receive.
It sounds like it's a cover-up, like they're covering something up.
Priscilla Slater's family says Harper Woods police haven't told them why the 38-year-old was arrested. Now they're faced with an even deeper question of why she died in custody.
I'm mad about it, and I want justice for Priscilla. Yes, I do.
The arrest came Tuesday at Park Crest Hotel. By Wednesday afternoon, Slater was found unresponsive in her holding cell.
They came to our house yesterday around 6:30 telling us that she was found dead in her cell.
Despite attempts to revive her and being taken to St. John Hospital, she was pronounced dead at 12:45 p.m. Family says no one has told them anything about what led to her death.
It's very unusual, and they're not giving us a reason why they took her to jail. She died unnecessary. Does not feel good. When you care about a person, you raise them. And I don't know where they go.
Again, family and friends say they plan to be back outside the Harper Woods Police Department today at 6 p.m. demanding answers. State police say they are investigating, and Slater's body, we're told, was taken to the Wayne County Medical Examiner to determine a cause of death. Reporting live this morning, Darren Cunningham, 7.
Planet of the Fakes 4 Women. And Pig Star HH News. 2 Harper Woods police officers fired for concealing, manipulating evidence in death of woman in custody. Harper Woods, Mitch. 2 officers were terminated Wednesday night for violating police department policy and procedure in connection to the death of a woman being held in custody, according to a city attorney. Deputy Chief John Vorjich and Patrol Officer Michael Pinot concealed and manipulated evidence, said John Szymanski, the acting city manager. Priscilla Slater was arrested June 8 and died June 10. The Harper Woods Department of Public Safety said the 38-year-old was found unresponsive in a holding cell. Medics tried to revive her, but it was too late. Police said medics immediately tried to revive her but couldn't. Szymanski released a statement that Michigan State Police are still investigating Slater's death. As you know, the death of Ms. Priscilla Slater resulted in a great deal of activity within the city of Harper Woods, Szymanski said. There were protests, unfortunate comments made by our former mayor and, of course, an ongoing investigation by the Michigan Department of State Police regarding the cause of death of Ms. Slater. There was also a promise, by city officials, to remain transparent and accountable to residents for all the circumstances surrounding this matter. Unfortunately, our city has discovered that members of its police department attempted to conceal and manipulate evidence in the in-custody death investigation of Ms. Priscilla Slater. As a result, the city has immediately terminated the following police officers: Deputy Chief John Vorjich and Patrol Officer Michael Pinot. The investigation by the Michigan Department of State Police is still ongoing in this matter. Slater was initially brought into custody on gun charges in connection to a shooting at a Harper Woods motel, where Detroit man Lewis Nichols was arrested and charged in the shooting. Her death sparked outrage and protests as her family demanded answers and hired high-profile attorney Jeffrey Fieger. "She just didn't die from a heart attack, she laid on a floor and died. Why didn't anybody help her?" Fieger said. The indifference of the authorities, the powers that be, to black lives is astounding. It doesn't happen to rich white people. Last month, Harper Woods Mayor Kenneth.
That's the same narrative MTV and the lawyer gave Kenneka went in the freezer, laid down and died. That's the same thing. They got the same narrative on her case. Listen.
Pointer resigned after pressure mounted following a comment he made in a private meeting that he understands why a white person would become a white supremacist. Fieger says Slater was arrested late Monday night and found on Wednesday afternoon. He believes something does not add up. There is no possible way that police, taking care of her, would not see someone was in a serious medical need and obtain medical help, Fieger said. She didn't just up and die in the jail. She was there for 36 hours. Repost. Full link. In the description.
It's like Rosemont, 36 hours.
Like, follow, share, subscribe, and comment, hit the bell. And if you have time, thank you very, very, very much. Go to www.ammer.
The Harper Woods Department of Public Safety. You can see a couple dozen protesters have gathered here. They are all demanding justice, and they're looking for answers after Priscilla Slater died in police custody earlier this week. Now her family and attorney, again, says they're looking for answers. Priscilla Slater's family is devastated and outraged after the Detroit woman died in police custody on Wednesday. The family's attorney, Jeffrey Fieger, says Slater was arrested late Monday night and found on Wednesday afternoon. He believes something doesn't add up.
There's no possible way that police taking care of her would not see that somebody was in a serious medical need and obtain medical help. She didn't just up and die in the jail. She was there for 36 hours.
The Harper Woods Department of Public Safety says the 38-year-old was found unresponsive in a holding cell. Medics tried to revive her, but it was too late.
She didn't die suddenly of a heart attack. She laid on a floor and died. Why didn't anybody help her? The indifference, unfortunately, of the authorities, the powers that be, to black lives is astounding. It doesn't happen to rich white people.
Michigan State Police is investigating, while Fieger does his own investigation. Both are waiting for a report from the Wayne County Medical Examiner, which will include information about how Slater died.
The requisite investigation, I'll not leave any stone unturned. And if I find that there was wrongdoing, I'll write it.
Now as protesters continue to trickle...
Man, that's so cold. That man said the same thing about the Kenneka Jenkins case. Same thing. Only thing about this lady was in a holding tank. But y'all don't see how this program work? Because I'm finna show y'all some more. Hold on. I don't even want to show this right now. I'm finna look. Hold on, let me find that, John.
Everyone in Chicago knows the story of Kenneka Jenkins by now, but Kyle, just a little backstory. The 19-year-old girl who was found frozen in a freezer in the Rosemont Crown Plaza Hotel.
That's right.
So let's start there. Let's start the night that you got the phone call about your daughter.
Okay. I received a phone call, 4:34 in the morning, from her friend stating to me that my daughter's missing. They can't find her. So I asked them, could they take their time, just have a little patience.
Keep this in mind. We didn't know in the beginning Kenneka gonna be in the kitchen with employees. We didn't know that. But they did. So now you see they got to blame Monifa, bruh, and try to make Monifa and them look like they were responsible.
First, to see if they can find her. In the background, I hear one of the other friends stating, she tired of waiting, she tired of this, getting a little rowdy. So I asked them to calm down and just bring my car to me.
Because your daughter because they were at the hotel for a party, and your daughter was the driver of the night.
Yes, my daughter was the driver of the night.
They had her keys at this moment.
They had her keys. And they never mentioned that they had a phone until after I got off the phone with one friend. I called her phone just to hear other friend state to me that I have a phone too. So I asked them, I said, y'all, wait, hold on. You have my car keys and her cell phone? I knew something wasn't right.
And we heard this story. We already know who got the phone and the keys. Right? Now check this out. Where that video at? It's Planet of the Face, John. Now look, watch this. Look at this, gang. This suspect to me.
To let you know, I did an article at amor-shika.com on Birdie and Kenneka, aka Shabaka Junius, who is allegedly related to Kenneka, which makes her a foreigner because no Americans have foreign cousins. Only foreigners have foreign cousins. But I did an article on it. This guy you seen in the sunglasses and on the bottom holding a weed L, that's supposed to be Birdie Jenkins. I beg to differ. I want you guys to click the link in the description, look at the videos, and then tell us, is that Birdie Jenkins or not? She happened to call him West Black. So check that.
Just check it out, y'all. No, that ain't the one. Hold on. Watch this. Check this out.
That's primarily because there have been no adequate answers given for why. We know where she last ended up, and yet they did nothing, and they knew people were looking for her. What the heck was going on there? What, for 24 hours? That doesn't happen. If you've got a missing person, you've got an Amber Alert for a child, although this is a little older. Why isn't anybody doing anything? That's our concern. I want to thank you very much, and happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. And remember, please, just
watch this.
No
no reporting on the location.
I'm sorry.
You can use it. Yeah.
To ask again about the door, but I just want to make sure I understand.
That's the locker where she was found.
Y'all heard that?
Please, just no reporting on the location.
I'm sorry.
You can use it. Yeah.
To ask again about the door, but I just want to make sure I understand.
That's the locker where she was found. No reporting on the location.
I'm sorry.
You can use it. Yeah.
To ask again about the door, but I just want to make sure I understand.
That's the locker where she was found.
I don't know if you like y'all watch anything, but I do. Make this shit work. We're gonna make this shit spread.
And this, now y'all know what date this supposed to be on. This supposed to be on the 14th. The 14th game, and listen to what she's saying.
He acted as if he was for me, but then he came out here every time I talked to him. It took him to have to go talk to the police. I'm thinking he a friend, but then he called me this morning and tells me, "Oh no, the hotel's not making any money, so I think you need to go on live and stop the protest." He ain't stopping but he can. Thank God he can. Andrew Holmes. Was that the activist? Was that the Chicago activist? Hey, excuse me, man. Was that the Chicago activist? Yeah, but he told me he was an investigator first, so I'm trusting him.
That's the first time Miss Teresa showed up at the protest on September 13th. This September the 13th. Because it finna go on the 14th. Y'all see that? Andrew Holmes talking about he already saw the footage, but Miss Teresa, look, Miss Teresa at making the interview with the lawyers. And she got her lawyers talk for her. Cause look what the people saying at the protest about Miss Teresa. Miss Teresa, what they talking about? They saw the tape. Why you ain't saw the tape? She talking about, I ain't give them permission, but the whole time Rosemont been leasing repress said the mama was feel free to watch the tapes. And she the one that said she didn't want to watch the tape because she was finna have breast surgery. She was finna have breast surgery. She got caught up in the act. This how the public was catching on. So since the public was catching on, man, that lady look lawyered up. And let the lawyer talk for her.
You know, 'cause I'm looking for help. That's all I ask for. I'm not looking for no rent. Exactly.
I want to, excuse me.
Hold on, y'all.
Be quiet. I want to publicly apologize to you because, you know, I'm an advocate and I'm one of the ones that's ruling mine and another advocate. And I'm actually, me and Will stood in that press conference with Andrew Holmes because he told us that was the desire of the family.
No, he did not talk to me. He told me to talk to me one time earlier. He told me that the hotel is not making money, and from me Googling, you know, no one renting a room or whatever, and he stated that I should get on live and make a live chat stating that we should stop the protest.
Him and Jamal Green told us.
I don't even know who is Jamal Green.
You don't have to do anything.
Y'all see how they denied Jamal Green, but Jamal Green was standing next to Leonora. Right? Watch how crazy this is. We got to go back to Andrea Alice's on this one. Look.
Did he get the money from him? Or
All right, you may have heard the news today of who is running for Chicago mayor. I want to start, I guess I'll start here. This is the actual press conference that officially ended the national support for Kenneka Jenkins. This man, Andrew Holmes, went to Rosemont, got with Kenneka's family, convinced the mother that they should stop the protest because the hotel was losing money. He went behind the mother's back. He says he watched video. He says he went into the freezer, and he insists there was no foul play. Before anybody even speculated that the videos had been altered, mind you, he's the only one that's seen the videos. He's already talking about the videos weren't altered, which is kind of a red flag. He goes in the freezer and says it was dark in there. We know now that there was light in the freezer and that the lights were working. So just a lot of little red flags in what he had to say. He never came back around to correct himself. But the truth is, no video exists of Kenneka Jenkins walking into the freezer. Okay, that is what her mother has been protesting the entire time. She's seen a video camera near the freezer, and she has not been shown that tape. This guy wants you to believe that all is well. You know, so he has some highly questionable moral character, even going down there to talk to the police without Teresa present, and misrepresenting himself, saying that he was representing the family and that she was on board with everything when she was left in the dark. Okay, you can see this guy trying to cover his face, and Jedediah is on the other side of him, on the right side of him. He's just, let's see if we can see him. Yeah, he's just, he didn't say anything. He's just staring out his face, looking down. Jedediah, to his credit, he at least tried to, you know, apologize to the family, and he tried to go back and correct his wrongs. Not this guy. Andrew, he got with this man, Jamal Green, and this is who is running for Chicago mayor right now. And it's making history because he's the youngest person in Chicago to do it. Okay? Let's just watch this just for a second.
And get this out of the way. All right? One time only. And then you guys, you know, figure out where we're going to go from here. So, shout out to everybody that's been a part of this protesting. Shout out to Andrew Holmes, who has been active from the beginning.
Okay, this entire video, I'm going to drop the link. This entire video is shout out to Andrew Holmes and helping Andrew Holmes cover his ass, because the backlash was real and it was quick. As soon as it happened, people peeped his bullshit. Okay, so we see what side Jamal is on, right? Now, what I want to know, and why I'm doing this video, is I want to know who is about to fund this campaign. It takes nearly it takes at minimum $2 million to run for mayor in a major city like Chicago. Rahm Emanuel, he raised $13 million. So it could be anywhere from $2 to $13 million. I want to know, where is he getting this money from? Where is this 22-year-old about to get these millions of dollars from? That's what I want to know. Who is about to back him? Did he get the money from him? Did he get the money directly from Rosemont for helping Andrew cover his ass? Where is he getting this money from? Because the Kenneka Jenkins case was the last time we seen him on the main stage.
Hey, let's act like we ain't chasing the money. Cause look how serious this is. Miss Teresa denied who was Jamal Green, but Jamal Green was on Liver Northern side while she was holding it down at the protest. You see what I'm saying, gang?
I do not I just want to bring in the room or whatever, and he stated that I should get online and make a live chat stating that we should stop the protest.
Him and Jamal Green told us.
I don't even know who is Jamal Green.
You don't have to do anything.
We don't gotta do none of that.
I want to apologize.
The next step we need to do, we need to go to the mayor. We need to go where the mayor's
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Mike, check, quiet. After he gave the narrative, said that if the family's okay with this, we accept it, and we told people that they basically just stand down.
I asked for a peaceful march. That's all I asked for. She did.
And so
That's it.
I publicly apologize, and I'm asking for everybody in the city of Chicago. You know, us as advocates, we were deceived, and you heard it right here from the mama's mouth.
From an advocate.
And
So be
now
careful, y'all.
I'm saying this: if it wasn't foul play and there is no cover-up, there will be no need to deceive the citizens of the city. I again apologize for being part of that press conference, but I did renew the call for the citizens of Chicago.
You apologize because y'all got caught. Y'all got caught. Miss Teresa saw the footage. Andrew Holmes said what was on the footage. And he finna explain what's on the footage. And y'all got caught trying to cover it up. And then make it so bad, you ran for the city of Dalton. Jamal Green ran for the mayor for city of Dalton. Andrew Holmes ran for the city. They was all finna compete against each other for Dalton, Illinois. You can look this up. Before Tiffany Henry got in office. Oh, this politics stuff finna go real deep. Cause you finna connect all the judges. Cause look, cause don't you know who would help funding some of this stuff? The judge that was over the Kenneka Jenkins case named Dorothy Brown. Dorothy Brown, bro. Dorothy Brown. But hold up. This finna get even more deep. Watch this.
This protest, for the protest, I thank y'all for all y'all help. Also, I wanted to let y'all know, for those that supported me, if you've been harmed or hurt in any kind of way or misled in any kind of way, please forgive me. I found out 2 days ago that it was funds collected for the protest. I thought people was.
So that's the reason why she called the protest out, because people were starting to understand that they were all working together. And people felt like they was getting played. So that's why Miss Teresa trying to find a reason to break it out with Jedediah them and everybody else. Let's carry on. We heard what he said in the freezer, but we finna go to this. Hold on. Y'all see she got the same outfit on in this one? Hold on. Let me, I don't want to go to that one right quick. Hold up. Remember Kilo Brown?
How you doing? I'm Andrew Holmes, and I'm joined by other strong community activists that's in the city of Chicago that is concerned about what.
And notice, Jedediah got the same outfit on when he approached Miss Teresa and put a do-rag on right after this news press conference. And then when he came to the press conference, talking about they a fraud, bruh.
Went on here at this establishment right here. And first and foremost, I did view the video, some parts of the video that I won't get into to hamper this investigation, but the important part of this is that we all was wondering and wanted to know, did anybody pull her down there? Did anybody force her down there? Was anybody on the other side in that room with her when she got down there? And the answer to that is no. She walked into that unsecured area that should have been secured with locks on there where she couldn't get in there. Now, I've been inside the freezer down there, and upon looking at that freezer, you can open up that door, take a half step up, turn to your left, pull the other door. This door would be closing anyway. The other door, probably when she got in there, that door closed on her too, and it was dark in there. Now, there is a knob that you can push to get out of there, but, you know, that investigation has to go on with the Rosemont Police Department to wait on the toxicology to see what's going on with that. But as far as someone pulling her down there or leading her down there, no.
Did she appear inebriated?
Hello, I'm back with another video. What we're going to do now is we're going to skim through a live video session with Zach Stoner, and I'm just going to pull out a few clues that he left on this video here.
When we went up there, he came out, they moved across the room. He looks like a foreigner or Hispanic guy with short haircut. I told you I got the picture of the nigga. Sorry, nothing. I got the picture of him. He looked like he's a Hispanic. I told you he is Hispanic. He's short. I got two pictures. I got a picture of him in front of like a shuttle bus that take you to the airport, and I got another picture of him like dodging the camera running behind the shuttle bus that the kids that was in the hotel, they took of him because they said he looked creepy.
Okay. So right there, you just heard Zach say that they have two photos of the security guard that they believe had something to do with the death of Kenneka Jenkins. I'm going to fast forward it just a little bit. Right here, he's going to talk about a hotel employee. This was supposed to be the third interview from Zach TV, and he's going to explain what happened.
The fuck I was talking about this? Oh, I think I was talking on my Facebook. Like, yeah, I'm gonna set it up, such and such, I set it up. Talked to him at first, he was like, nah. Then he finally agreed. Yo, I'm talking about we texting, we emailing. I'm keeping him close. You know what I'm saying? Keeping him close to make sure I get this out of him. Yo, the day of, he stopped answering his calls, the text messages, and the emails. The day of, bro. So that shit really made my attendance go up. Like, bro, come on, man. Why would you just leave me on to nothing? Unless you knew from the start you weren't gonna fuck with me. You just wanted me to think. You know what I'm saying? All right, he finna do it. Like, nobody gave, like, he ain't give me shit. He denied his shit, you know. I don't know you, Zach, but people.
Okay, so whoever this hotel employee is, you can hear Zach say that they were texting and emailing. So they've exchanged contact information, and Zach has his direct line, which is interesting. And this is just the last clue. There's just one more thing I want to show you.
Now watch this, gang. This finna put the icing on the T. Like I told everybody, we gotta understand the 1:30 and 2:30 while we got Irene live video. You heard it out Zach mouth said this is on footage that Kenneka was encountered with a security guard on the 9th floor by the elevator. Even Andrew Holmes said he started her movement from the 9th floor to the lobby and to the lower level. Right? Planet of the Fakes even told everybody how they even watch this game. This crazy right here.
in West Side Drive-By. You hear these things so often, you don't hear anymore. Nokia new Kenneka Jenkins.
You can keep your psyops in your false flag. We got our own bottles, baby, brought back. I snuck your Facebook group and I so black. Ain't none of them American, you caught that. You can keep your psyops in your false flag. We got our own bottles, baby, brought back. I snuck in your Facebook group and I so black. Ain't none of them American. I snuck in your Facebook group.
Nah, I don't know about y'all, but I don't know who will be beside. Is this her boo thing? This can't be family members standing behind family member like that. Man, y'all was not understanding what you saying here. Ain't no grandson standing behind grandma like this, right? Maybe I might be wrong. Maybe that's how some people roll. I don't know. But
And I so black. Ain't none of them American, you caught that. Teresa been lying since day one. She made a lot of money. Leonora will just say something. I got one last question. Where the fake are they from? I can hear your accents. Don't try to play dumb. Is it Liberia, Senegal, Nigeria, J-Money? Fake this death, y'all foreigners gotta die scarier. No snitching, hand over mouth. Meaning you can't speak of that. The whole world wanna know where your high Kenneka at. You can keep your psyops in your post flag. We got our own bottles, baby, brought back. I snuck in your Facebook group and I saw black. Ain't none of them American, you caught that. You can keep your psyops in your post flag. We got our own bottles, baby, brought back. I stuck in your Facebook group and I saw black. Ain't none of them American, you caught that.
Planet of the Fakes. End. The Kenneka Deception. Young mom killed. 14s wounded in West Side Drive-By. You hear these things so often, you don't hear anymore. Nokia new Kenneka Jenkins.
You can keep your psyops in your post flag. We got our own bottles, baby, brought back. I snuck in your Facebook group and I
look what he's
saw
showing
black.
on the footage.
Ain't none of them American, you caught that. You can keep your psyops in your post.
G don't even stand for gangster, stand for German. And that G don't even stand for gangster, stand for German. Yeah, disrespect. German, bro.
Why the fuck did you just hit me? Why the fuck did you put your hands on me? Why the fuck did you just hit me? You were in
in that case. So we're going to get into that in this video, but if you're watching and you haven't yet subscribed,
I need to find that one video. I'm looking for that one video, gang. Y'all bear with me. I got to find that one video.
I'm gonna let you guys know exactly what's going on. So let's just let's go here. And I want y'all to hear this, because what I did was I downloaded the audio so I can go ahead and take out certain frequencies so I can be able to hear what's actually being said in the video. So this particular video.
Not this video.
You funny as fuck, Poopy.
Hold on, not this video. Where that John at?
I ain't know that.
Hold on, it ain't this one. Hold on, y'all. I got to find that video. Nah, this ain't it. Man, where that John at? Hold on. It ain't this. It ain't that. It ain't gonna be these, John. It's gotta be on down. No, it ain't that. I think this might be it.
The fill-in J for Cares.
I'm trying to show you something. Check it out.
And if you listen to that audio, it doesn't even sound like she's in the same room. Listen.
September. So they were a war of death hoaxes since September exactly. WHE we exposed the fake Kenneka, the same one.
Listen to the voice. It doesn't sound like it's in the same room.
Hey, Kenneka. Check it out right quick. I ain't even drunk now. I'm trying to
Hold on, y'all. It's gonna be not this John. It's Planet of the Fakes, John. And he was talking about what was going on in TY live video. Man, don't tell me. Some told me to go and record that, John. I think it's gonna be down here. Hold on. Is this it?
Like late 2017, and the full season began in early January 2018. So I'm wondering.
Lightning later becomes one of the founding members of the Batman-helmed Outsiders superhero.
Nah, that ain't that, John. This it right here, gang.
I'm coming back with another video.
I think this it.
Of what happened to the little girl in Chicago, Kenneka Jenkins. Okay, I really don't have all day, so I'm just gonna, do this real briefly, and just go through it. Okay. Hope y'all can understand. And shout out to Mike, man, for making this video, man. I couldn't have done this without him, man, for real.
Nah, right. This ain't it,
so basically, as you see, she's still in the party. She's right there. She's right there. She's still there.
Point this out, though.
Smoking. Okay. I'm going to go a little swift. I want to do it quick because I don't want to, spend too much time on this video. Okay, she's still there. Okay. As you see right here, coming out the bathroom. She's still here. Now, as you see, her body frame is different. Remember the body frame. Now remember, she's looking at the camera, but she realized she looked at the camera. Oh shit, stumbles back. You know how you catch somebody off guard coming out with a camera, and then you look at the camera like what they're doing, but you realize like, oh shit, I can't be on camera. So she stumbles back. Let me fix it up a little bit for you. We're gonna do this again. This is her coming to the hotel. She's looking around for security. She ain't supposed to be there. You guys, she told her mother she was going to the bowling alley, so she's already nervous about being there. As you can see, look at her. She's nervous about being there. Look at her body size. She don't have a watch on either. Look, she have that black thing on her head. On her wrist. She got a phone. It looks like a wallet. Okay, we're gonna go through. We're gonna slide through this a little bit. Right here. Right here. She have a watch on. She have a watch on. Right here. She didn't come in there with no watch on. So I don't know where she got the watch from. Okay.
And you don't even see her with her belly button on neither. Her belly ring. I noticed that in the footage. I'm like, you don't even see the belly ring. And that's supposed to be sparkling.
Right here.
No belly button ring. No belly button ring. Ain't that funny? You see that, right? It ain't just me. Then look at the shirt. Look at everything wrong with this.
Look at her body. It's thicker. Look at her body. Slim. Look at her boobs. She got young lady boobs. I'm just saying, she's a kid. This right here is a much older woman. Look, she's smiling. She's smiling.
I trying to find that video when Planet of the Face broke that junk down. I need to find that junk. Hold on.
Now all this.
Kenneka deception. Kenneka Veli. Tatted on her belly. Thought she frozen that. Telly. Moni fa bring us her celly. 300 lies. Response to our video. Do you remember him from S Christiana? We asked him a question. Thank you for everything. I also was a J4K at the beginning, but when the videos came out when she was flat and moving on that gurney after being allegedly frozen solid, that's what made me go back to the beginning and take out my personal opinions, because I'm a mother and have a 23 and 6 years old daughters and studied funeral services for a year. But going back and seeing the fictitious BS, but you can give all the proven facts and people will still want truth to the deception which they wholeheartedly believe to be real. That's just like believing reality shows are truly surreal and rappers are about that life. When will people wake up from being entirely brainwashed? But this SYOP will disappoint a lot of people, which this isn't the first SYOP, but they will be crazed when the NWO, Blue Beam, takes place. They will think it's a SYOP when it's in fact real. They could have arrested anyone bogusly and shut it down and people would have moved on, but knew we were being monitored psychologically, which was the agenda for the SYOP operation, agreed and lawfully through social media. Not to sound racist, but why was there not a white girl used instead of a black girl? Wondered how that would have played out? Like, follow, comment, share and subscribe. And visit www.amor-ica.com.
You ain't never seen a white folk. Nigga, you the one on y'all. My cut cheese, my weed. You ain't never seen a white folk. Nigga, you the one on y'all.
No, this ain't it. Where that John at? Here go one right here. See that? Now look, you got Straight Drop collaborating with P. Rico. These all people that's on the surveillance footage.
And trying to, basically, do anything that they could do to help Mama T, get justice for her daughter. Like, what's your opinion at being, as a person from Chicago?
I mean, if God entitled them to continue to, pursue that type of mission, then continue to pursue it. Like I said, you got people like you said too, Straight Drop. You got people like Fat Check TV. You got people like Mike Larry. Y'all in it for the right things, but you got people that's in it just to be in it. See what I'm saying? And
for that clout. For that clout.
I got to them is, in my opinion, that I got to them is this. Y'all don't have no right to talk about Chicago and what Chicago do, because y'all not from Chicago and never been in Chicago to talk about what y'all feel y'all know about Chicago. That's like me talking about Alabama. I don't know nothing about Alabama. See what I'm saying? So for those clowns that's doing that, y'all making a fool of y'allself, because eventually y'all.
That's how they did us. These people all knew what was going on with the Kenneka Jenkins case and involved, became YouTubers, doing interviews and trying to form a Justice League and the Activist League, like they trying to figure out what happened to Kenneka.
Y'all gonna get exposed, just like Dr. Ali, just like the rest of those wannabes that pick so much time.
That's why they were trying to expose Dr. Ali, because if Dr. Ali told it's 3 semen found there, or did somebody tell Dr. Ali it was 3 semen? Think about this. You know what's the cold party? Who would give Dr. Ali that information? I'm trying to put y'all on game, bruh. Who would give Dr. Ali that information? And keep this in mind, Miss Teresa was cool with him till he said those allegations. Then she broke it off with him. You see what I'm saying, gang? But this the same sucker that was going that Trey game. I gotta get Trey Gang out of here.
So-called sanity.
So
That's why I want to say that's why I gave my apology for that exact reason, for the point that I was talking about a place I've never been, so I can't never imagine what you really got to go through. All right, so I know that things you say and do is all come back at you. So I didn't take that into consideration. But by being 7-8 months later, I'm definitely gonna salute you and give you my utmost respect for the fact that I know by doing my research of where you from and where you're at, and I gotta give that to you. You know what I mean? There's two different lanes than being behind a computer than actually being in the field. So when Rob and them want y'all to give them credit for being in the field, for just driving to the Crown Plaza, that's not respect. Y'all need to give this man respect because he's actually living there, as we proved, and he's actually still doing the same thing in a positive way. You know.
You see how everything was cool? Him with King Rob till they got mad and started exposing each other on the footage. Oh, no wonder why Straight Drop was at the funeral. No wonder why King Rob threatened Miss Teresa. Look, listen to this.
I mean, without catching clout.
So you saying that the people that's on the outside and, you know, doing whatever they can, you know, from where they at, to help with this shit, you commend them for that, but the motherfuckers that's basically making a mockery of this situation, then you feel like they out of line, right?
They completely out of line. And I'm not speaking for the Jenkins / Martin family. I'm speaking for Chicago, period.
Yeah, as a person from there, and we understand that, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And
But like I said, man, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, bro. It's a blessing from God that there's people from around the world that want to help get justice, because this something that we can't let go. I'm tired of seeing African Americans with no justice, but you got these little white kids shooting up schools and they so-called mental health. They sending them to mental.
You can't judge a book by its cover. That is a bunch of old videos. They need to say stop saying that she was drunk. You can't judge a book by its cover. They need to say stop saying that she was drunk.
Y'all watch our video on the screen. We shot that up there.
In, and the real Kenneka was stripped of her clothes. This is the actual freezer Kenneka was found in.
Here we go, y'all. Here we go the video game. Listen to what Planet of the Fake said. And tell me, do this make sense when it comes to Kenneka clothes, living over the phone, the keys, and the freezer, and downstairs on the lower level?
Freezer Kenneka was allegedly found in, and the real Kenneka was stripped of her clothes. This is the actual freezer Kenneka was found in. If you look close, there is no way she could have been locked in there unless someone held it lock. Because yes, it has an emergency latch, but if the handle is being held, or something put to block it, someone drugged or drunk would have a problem escaping. There are rumors going around there was no freezer. The mother said, she witnessed Kenneka in the freezer from the neck up, meaning her here. Do you see how small that freezer is? When this first happened, rumors spread she was hot and wanted to cool off. Does this look like a freezer someone would go in to cool off in, or does it look like a premeditated tomb, mentioned in the alleged Monifa police statement? All of this is fishy. Again, this is the actual freezer she was allegedly found in. Now to the most paramount part. Everyone in the party are CO conspirators, simply because, after Kenneka drank that first drink she fell out. So when you hear them say that's the manager, it was a lie. She lost consciousness from that point on. Minutes later, why the camera turns off her. You can hear Kenneka say, "What is in this?" indicating she felt the drug in the drink. After that, that undressed her and gave her clothes to another girl with similar like hers, but she is heavier. That is the girl you see at the beginning of the video. The only reason you see her at the beginning is because they edited the second live footage. It was not live, they put the end at the beginning and the beginning at the end. In the middle is Kenneka and at the end is Kenneka in another pair of clothes. They changed Kenneka's clothes, and had her on the chair, with the girl sitting on her. You can see her slowly trying to fight her off but with no strength. You cannot see the face because the blurred. Now ask yourself, how do you blur faces on live videos? You cannot. This second video was not live.
Did y'all hear how that man said how they edit the video? He said the video, the end is the beginning is the end. Listen to this again.
Again, this is the actual freezer she was allegedly found in. Now to the most paramount part. Everyone in the party are co-conspirators, simply because, after Kenneka drank that first drink she fell out. So when you hear them say that's the manager, it was a lie. She lost consciousness from that point on. Minutes later, why the camera turns off her. You can hear Kenneka say, "What is in this?" indicating she felt the drug in the drink. After that, that undressed her and gave her clothes to another girl with similar like hers, but she is heavier. That is the girl you see at the beginning of the video. The only reason you see her at the beginning is because they edited the second live footage. It was not live, they put the end at the beginning and the beginning at the end. In the middle is Kenneka and at the end is Kenneka in another pair of clothes. They changed Kenneka's clothes, and had her on the chair, with the girl sitting on her. You can see her slowly trying to fight her off but with no strength. You cannot see the face because the blurred. Now ask yourself, how do you blur faces on live videos? You cannot. This second video was not live. Believe it or not, whatever or whoever they did what they did for, wanted to see it go down. Why you see them showing Kenneka after the drink, then they turn away, come back, and you see the fake Kenneka in her clothes. The real Kenneka's on the chair with the girl sitting on her making sure she does not scream. But they wanted to see all of that. This was a big time setup, and everyone in the party was part of it. More than likely security helped them. Why the hotel's forced to clean it up, but at whose expense? All these people in that party life is in danger. Monifa's boyfriend left town and is claiming he is innocent. Why the feds have to be involved?
Now y'all see that, bruh? That's the same thing I figured out in TY Live. I said, look, y'all, TY Live edited. I'm like, you see how they mirrored some of the footage, and you could tell it's in different time frames because the music changed in the video. So that explains. So what they basically saying, what Kenneka was saying, y'all, what is this? Oh man, hold on. Let me repeat this again. Listen closely what he said about TY Live video.
This is the actual freezer she was allegedly found in. Now to the most paramount part. Everyone in the party are co-conspirators, simply because, after Kenneka drank that first drink she fell out. So when you hear them say that's the manager, it was a lie. She lost consciousness from that point on. Minutes later, why the camera turns off her. You can hear Kenneka say, "What is in this?" indicating she felt the drug in the drink. After that, that undressed her and gave her clothes to another girl with similar like hers, but she is heavier. That is the girl you see at the beginning of the video. The only reason you see her at the beginning is because they edited the second live footage. It was not live, they put the end at the beginning and the beginning at the end. In the middle is Kenneka and at the end is Kenneka in another pair of clothes. They changed Kenneka's clothes, and had her on the chair, with the girl sitting on her. You can see her slowly trying to fight her off but with no strength. You cannot see the face because the blurred. Now ask yourself, how do you blur faces on live videos? You cannot. This second video was not live. Believe it or not, whatever or whoever they did what they did for, wanted to see it go down. Why you see them showing Kenneka after the drink, then they turn away, come back, and you see the fake Kenneka in her clothes. The real Kenneka's on the chair with the girl sitting on her making sure she does not scream. But they wanted to see all of that. This was a big time setup, and everyone in the party was part of it. More than likely security helped them. Why the hotel's forced to clean it up, but at whose expense? All these people in that party life is in danger. Monifa's boyfriend left town and is claiming he is innocent. Why the feds have to be involved? The sad part is the mother knows the thick girl is not Kenneka. All those videos of her walking in the hallway is the second girl in her clothes. You know where it glitches, those are guys carrying the real Kenneka, in the black tights, but the rest of her out, behind the second girl's image, more than likely to keep the fake timestamps. Again, the mother knows that is not Kenneka, and she refused to speak up. She is lying to the people as well. But why? The Kenneka deception solved. Like, follow, share and subscribe and comment. Planet of the Fakes for Women. The Kenneka deception. The www.amor-ica.com/umbrella.
The corporation.
Are CO conspirators, simply because, after Kenneka drunk that first drink, she fell out. So when you hear them say that's the manager, it was a lie. She lost consciousness from that point on. Minutes later,
J4K. I'm doing another Flashback Friday video, and this video was broadcast on Facebook Live September 11th. This is the day after Kenneka Jenkins was found deceased in the Crown Plaza Hotel, Rosemont. And this video is about 30 minutes long, so I'm gonna chop this up just so that the points can be clear for everybody. This is about Andrew Holmes and Teresa Martin. So there's a few people that have commented and pointed out that, hey, they were together. There's a video of them. And this, I believe, is the video of them together. You're going to see that right now. All right, I am back with another
Listen
video.
to this.
As you can see.
I ain't even know this part. Y'all remember when Miss Teresa said she was calling for the FBI help? I ain't even know the FBI did help. They the one that got the phone and the surveillance footage.
See, I am going back to the beginning. This is something I wanted to point out. This is, I'll drop the link in the description so that you can check out the whole thing. But this is Rosemont Mayor Brad Stevens speaks after a State of the Village luncheon, September 13th, 2017. And I don't want to play the entire video because he is a politician and I don't want you to fall for any of the BS. I just want to show you the part that I want to show you. So here we go. He's going to say right now that he is working with the FBI.
They're not beyond calling in other agencies to assist.
Is that something you're looking to do here?
I think that they're already working with some agencies through the various departments around in the FBI.
How could you?
Boom. He just said he's working with various agencies and the FBI. So I don't know what various agencies he's talking about. They've got, you know, the local police, the state police, the Army, Navy, National Guard. I don't know what various agencies he's talking about, but he definitely said that he's working with the FBI.
Assure the family, though, that it is being investigated the way that it should be.
Well, I think that they've been communicating with the family, and again, this is something that's going to take some time. I wish it were over today and we knew what happened.
So you have the FBI. Who else is?
No, I think.
Boom. So the reporter is thinking just what I just told you. He's thinking you have the FBI and who else? Because he didn't catch that either. Who is this various agencies? And he just slipped and he said, oh, no. Here we go.
Get certain arms of the FBI, certain specialty agencies that are able to access certain records, whether it's cell phones and internet. Again, that all takes time. Well, I think that this...
Okay. So, as you can see, he has a slippery tongue. So he says, no, not the FBI, certain arms. So I don't know what certain arms is. That's why the reporter was asking a follow-up question to clarify exactly who is assisting with this investigation. Certain arms of the FBI, I don't know why he would feel the need to separate it from the FBI and say it's not the FBI, it's certain arms of the FBI. That doesn't make sense. So Miss
Teresa lied about the FBI involved. They the one that got the all these phone records. What we got this from the FBI. You see what I'm saying? And Miss Teresa telling me I'm calling for the FBI, and they said they just denied Kenneka case, and the whole time they was on it. And just not forget, why would the FBI don't want to be known on the Kenneka Jenkins case? Because they already had Rosemont police up on investigation for you know what. So y'all can't put 2 and 2 together on there with Trey Gang trying to expose her? You see what I'm saying? Then Andrew Holmes, what he do? He worked for the victim unit. He works for the victim unit. Look.
I believe is the beginning of the cover-up, and this happened September 13th. So I'm going to go back from the beginning, and I'm not going to interrupt this time so that you can catch what's going on. Here we go.
And when they're not beyond calling in other agencies to assist.
Is that something you're looking to do here?
I think that they're already working with some agencies through the various departments around in the FBI.
How could you assure the family, though, that it is being investigated the way that it should be?
Well, I think that they've been communicating with the family, and again, this is something that's going to take some time. I wish it were over today and we knew what happened.
So you have the FBI. Who else is?
No, I think certain arms of the FBI, certain specialty agencies that are able to access certain records, whether it's cell phones and internet.
This is the same murder that was up on investigation for the mob, the police department, and the medical examiner office was under investigation. And not only the Crown Plaza, the owner is the mastermind behind all of this because he more powerful than them. Come to find out, the owner and Brad Stevenson, not only they friends, but they also business partners. They get their money from the mob. The mob funded them. Like the mob want the mayor. You know, the mob just can't go out and buy a casino. So they get the mayors and get corrupt officials to buy the casino. So they had Donna Stevenson buy the casino with mob money. Right? That's how they got the casino and hotels. And Donna Stevenson be funding the owner on events and business deals and you know what I'm saying, whatever they got going on. So y'all don't see the connection when it come to you know what? Look, why you did? Hold on. Where that John at?
Okay, I'm back with another video, and today I want to go over the files, of course, and I want to talk about the target forensics. And before we jump to the target forensics, I want you to know that the forensics was done by Target. Look at the logo. This is the real Target, Walmart's biggest competitor. Okay, I'm on their website. You see up here it says corporate.target.com. Okay, this is them. So just in case you were like, what the f-?
That's when motherfuckers started walking out that bitch. Now, do you know what he said? He said, subject. He referred to Kenneka as a subject. He says, I found a subject in the freezer. Do you know what subject stands for? It's a subject or something that is under the control of another. An example of a subject is a person living in England being under the authority of the Queen. That's freaking weird. That's weird, guys. That makes me feel like that's definitely something to what he's saying. He called Kenneka a subject. That's weird. Instead of him saying, I found a human body in the freezer, he said, I found a subject. That is code word, by the way. You know what code? So the code word is basically, a subject is a person living in England being under the authority of the Queen. So this is Illuminati shit, right? So this is Illuminati shit, right? This is Illuminati shit. And the Illuminati is under the rule of the Queen. All this stuff with Kenneka is definitely Illuminati shit. That's why he used that code word. He said subject.
I have the facts. I want everyone to pay attention to what I put up. Because it's all about facts. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Come on, y'all. Show a brother some love. I'm giving y'all the facts. Update. Let's go. Here goes some more information.
Intoxicated and
Now look, Now, this what we finna do. Watch how Trey Gang finna break it down. Everybody know Shemaya got a statement at 4 in the morning on September the 9th. At 4 in the morning on September the 9th. Everybody know that, right? Through the police, because they even documented in her statement. But watch this. Shemaya, they said they picked her up on the 17th. On September 17th at 3:50 p.m. Then also picked her up on the 9th at 9 at 4:45 in the morning. Uh-oh. You see that, gang? You got September the 9th, 9/9 at 4:45 in the morning. In PM. PM. My bad, y'all. PM. Keep that timestamp in mind at 4:45 PM. They got her, Bree, on the 12th at 10:39 p.m. and at 12 p.m. All right. Then they got Monifa on the 12th. So they got Monifa on the 12th. Hold on. Bree on the 12th. And Shemaya on the 17th. Bree on the 12th. Monifa on the 12th. Irene on the 12th. They had all of them there on the 12th. Right? So Irene, Bree, Monifa. So he gonna be there with Shemaya on the 17th. So she gonna be there with Neffy. Ooh, once you match the dates up, look how they got everybody there. They got them on the 18th. Kavana, this Bree cousin. This the one that everybody thinking that's Eugenia Walker in the bathroom. She there on the 18th. They all there on the 18th taking statements. 18th Hollywood. Mike 19, Killer 19, Peas 19, Wayne 19. And then make it so bad. Y'all remember when Tiffany Draper said, look, 25th. Everybody they got highlighted is in on it. Boom, boom, bam. "25th sticks." Y'all remember when Tiffany Draper came out of there and said somebody creeping through the basement? I don't even know where this picture even came from, but it was circulating. You got Jazz. if you read her statements, she told that she saw Kenneka in the room with Irene and her people and Kenneka and her people. And guys that Kenneka didn't even know. And she the one that came with Irene. Hold on, y'all. So, if you ask me, all these people, FBI agents, they done talk to the FBI. They a part of FBI program. It look like it to me. It look like they a part of the FBI program. Did what they did. Got caught in the act and had to and try to explain to the world how it don't look like what it don't look like. Know what I'm saying? No, we don't do rituals. We is not into trafficking and we is not into none of those things and we don't even know these people.
Right, check this out. First, let me say this. The video that I just had uploaded really put some fire under my ass because I was just waiting on one person to say this. Because this is what I peeped out in that video that the cousin put up. Yes, it do sound like Kenneka in that video. And what else threw me off was the damn Pappy ringtone went off.
Up and done. Shit, help me out, bro. Wait. She can have a asthma. Hold on. Hold on a second. Shit, I got you. Hold on. She got an asthma pump right here.
And it made me fall right back to Ty Live. But it further made me fall back to a conversation I had off camera about them lives. Okay? Because me personally, I never felt like Ty Live was fake. But wait a minute, there's more. I also had a problem with a little situation in Irene Live. So let's walk through some of this. Let me show you the clip in Irene Live first, okay?
Is that the money for me? Check it out. Yeah. I am enjoying
I'm out. I'm telling you. What's up? You riding with me or what? You tripping?
Now, peep this. All this time, you're thinking that whatever is going on in that room is going on in front of Irene, right? But in our reality, evidently Kenneka is to the side of Irene. Because Monifa sitting on the bed when she talking to Kenneka. And Kenneka answering. And it sound like Kenneka tore up. It sound like Kenneka just walked through the door down the bottle of Hennessy and just instantly got drunk. Because everybody claimed that when Irene went live, the party was dry. Wasn't no whole lot of people there. You understand what I'm saying? So we've always tried to figure out, well, how Kenneka get that drunk that early in the night when they just got there? How she...
And you see how they confuse everybody? Because then when they switch the timestamp up like Livernoria wanted to, that's why we asking all these questions. Well, if they saying she got there at 1:13, how she already in Irene live video 15 minutes later? First they said she showed up at 12:13, try to make it look like, okay, we're gonna show her coming in at 12:13 and then drop Irene live at 1:30. At least have her, somebody thought about it, like at least have her in the room for at least an hour. Just can't just show a setup off top. What if Kenneka left the hotel? You know what I'm saying? She left, she came to the hotel, then left and got her hair done, and then came back. And that's where you get the ball situation. It's something to think about. It's a reason why you can't let balls get away in this, bro. Cause check this out. I remember in the beginning when Nora admitted that she did her sister hair before she left the house. That's how long I've been keeping this stuff up. That girl could have went to the house, got her hair done or something, you know what I'm saying, and showed back up, be like, yeah, girl, I come back, you got a room? Oh, yeah, I'll be back. I be looking at that footage like, cause look how these people listen to this.
What's your draft?
You from where now?
The South Side.
Yeah.
Organs and shit like that. You know, I'm not sure about that.
So I had to listen to my friend C that told me about them organs. Now I ain't believe it, not just when I looked on Google the other day. My mama did sell them organs, and she got some bands from Selena Gomez.
See that? That sounded so crazy to me in the beginning. But once you did a little Google search like what she said, look what I'm doing. The same thing, and look, and I'm trying to spill tea with y'all with the receipts. Only thing what they were doing was telling y'all the truth, but one giving you receipts behind it. So you mean to tell me everything what she about to say, everything what she finna say about the family, why Kenneka died and all it is, do it sound believable now or do it sound like bullshit? Drop it in my chat.
Yeah, she ready.
I knew she needed an ass whoop.
She did do her ass whoop, huh? Okay, so let me ask you this. Back to my other question: what lifestyle was Kenneka Jenkins' mama living in? Like, you know, where did she work?
What? That's crazy. Let me see. Her mama had the best weed on the block. That's where Kenneka got that hustle from.
From my mother.
Yep. And the son next.
So you telling me she was a dope dealer?
Yep.
That's sometimes.
Hold on, just look at it though. Why she ain't want to go talk? Hotel pay her, they pay her. Boom. I don't want to be in front of no camera. That's how it is when you get money. I would do the same shit if it was my dog. Ain't gonna lie to you.
Shit.
Smack her ass.
Shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, let's not do.
First of all, my mama was jealous of Kenneka, so it's like y'all gotta understand. Kenneka got more fame than her mama. I would if you hate on your daughter, of course you gonna get your daughter.
Now let me say this.
She don't cry no more. I don't see her on the book no more. Nothing no more. She got that money and she's straight. So like everybody just forget Kenneka. I mean, y'all want justice. Justice over with. If my mama wanted justice, she would still be fighting right now.
Right. And how long you been living in Chicago?
Since I was after pussy and my mama coochie.
Wow.
And my sister Nene, I ain't gonna tell her name now.
Yeah,
she used to hang with this little thing, Kenneka Jenkins, every day.
So the big boy at the hotel had something to do with it.
That's right.
They paid the mama to just forget it. They threw tapes out of everything.
Because
where
it
the
took
tapes
them,
at?
48 hours exactly.
Where the tapes at? Then the mama stopped talking. she got that money, and she said, I'm walking, goddamn.
Did they throw out like a fake video of all that shit happening?
They have fake videos. They have real videos. They
cut certain things.
They cut certain things that happen in there.
Exactly. So when they cut certain things in there, you know what I'm saying? So that's fishy right there. You looking for your daughter, and she done came home in 2 days.
Right.
And y'all over here talking about y'all can't get no security.
She ain't been home in 2 days. She ain't been home in 2 days. What you mean she ain't been home in 2 days? Man, you got Leonora all that at a funeral talk about Kenneka was setting up dude, got one dude killed. Man, this lady told you, she said the hotel been gave Miss Teresa money. Everybody still thinking Miss Teresa just got her money through the lawsuit. That lady been had her money, bro. That's why she kept the court paper sealed. She didn't want nobody know that she was already taking money from the hotel. They paid for all the funeral, suspenses, trips, and everything. Miss Teresa went live and said, check this out. Miss Teresa went live in the beginning when the word got out. The protests turned, the people that were protesting for Kenneka, the ones that didn't know what was going on, just innocent people all over the world showing support, they started, you know what I'm saying, getting inside tips that, man, wait a minute, Miss Teresa, them folks said you taking money. She was like, no, I ain't took no money. I'm not a sellout. Even the radio station said, yeah, it's rumors that you took money from the hotel. The first thing that lady said, okay, you know why I didn't take money from the hotel? Because they didn't show they just didn't show no emotions. Like they just didn't care. But when the news broke Miss Teresa's settlement, they said Miss Teresa got this certain amount of lump sum and this what she got way before the settlement for the funeral and other suspenses. That's just like how you go and file your income tax check. You know when them folk know your money coming, the first thing they're gonna do is give you an advance. You know you get your advance and yeah, let me go and get it. How much you want, man? Just give me $600,000 for right now. That's why Miss Teresa didn't want nobody to see the old court paper, because then everybody gonna question her, be like, wait a minute, Miss Teresa. If you already got majority of your money, how much your ass got now? But listen to what these people saying. Everything what they just said, it took me, everything what they just said, bro, it took years to figure this out. It took years to figure out all the dumb stuff. And you know what I'm saying? To just stick with the facts. And listen to what these people saying from Chicago.
Why did you look for the first day, goddamn?
Exactly. I'm a bitch. I'm setting my daughter up for no time money, bitch. If that's my child, bitch, I'ma stick to my child through the end. Let one of my children for your bitch. Let one of my
They been knowing Miss Teresa set her daughter up, bruh. They been knowing Miss Teresa set her daughter up. They been saying this since day one. And make it so bad. Ain't it strange They were exposing Miss Teresa without paperwork. They was exposing Miss Leonora without paperwork. They were basically telling you everything what was happening, and you could see it on the footage before the footage even came out. Like Miss Teresa said, she on the 911 call. Why you making a big fuss about drinking 1 cup of alcohol? Ain't like nobody told you she was drunk. If it wasn't even no setup involved, right, you wouldn't even have no problem, Kenneka, drinking alcohol. Cause look, you were drunk and your daughter are drunk. Every time they go live, both of them drunk. So she on the 911 call. Just said, like, if I go out right now, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And you tell everybody know Trey ain't drank. That's just like me saying, man, Trey Gang went to a restaurant and who would sound suspicious if you know Trey Gang could drink a case of brews, right? A case of brews. Talk shit, swallow spit. You know what I'm saying? Having a good time. Life of the party. All right. And then you'll have a person will make a 911 call, be like, yeah, Trey Gang was at the party, and this thing you know, and I asked him how much he drink. Oh, he just had 1 cup. Oh no, I knew something wrong when they said, cause you know 1 cup is too much. That sounds like a person guilty. That sounds like a person knew what was gonna be on their footage, cause that's what the footage was gonna portray. A drunk person walking in the freezer. You ain't even give it enough time for the police dropped the narrative first. You were basically explaining what we was going to see. We actually see a drunk girl. You know what I'm saying? Did you tell me she ain't had her phone and the keys? Come on, man. So this lets you know during that 911 call, she must have already saw the footage. I ain't even gonna say much. She did saw the footage. You know what I'm saying? She lied and told everybody she ain't even see the footage. And make it so bad, the footage on the news. Andrew Holmes saw the footage. But she didn't saw the footage. But Leonora saw the footage. Come on, man.
Child, bitch, you
Get
got me
lost in
fucked
our
up.
hotel.
That's my baby, bitch.
But I can't get no get back in 2 days. You got
Hey, let's chill on it. Let's chill on the cussing for a second, because you know what I'm saying.
Okay, I apologize for cussing, but money don't mean nothing to me when it comes to my child. Period.
That's how you can tell you add things up.
So
would she still be fighting right now?
Yeah, she would. I think she would. But you know, from what I heard, what I heard was, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna just throw it out there. I received some information, and this is just 33 King Production that's talking right now. I came across some information. You know what I'm saying? I came across that, originally that her mom had took out an insurance policy. She had an insurance policy out on all her kids. And when she became this person of interest, her mom, unfortunately, I'm looking at this piece of paper, this information, you know what I'm saying? And when she ended up dead, she collected all this money. You know what I'm saying? Originally.
So between the line, I don't even think it's an insurance policy. I believe he talking about the advance money coming from the hotel, cause they paid for the funeral. They said Miss Teresa started driving foreign cars and living in mansions. At this point, do this sound like Miss Teresa took an advance from the hotel when Trey ain't telling y'all this broad took from the hotel? Even the court paper when they came out with the paper, they said the lady took an advance. Way look, this was in 2017 would be exactly. Even Chosen King said they gave Miss Teresa $30,000 for the funeral, then gave her $600,000. Monifa and them was talking about that at the gravesite. Look.
That party, from what I understand, the information that was handed to me from these people from Chicago, not the ones you see here, not these Chicago people, but what I got from Chicago is that that going away party was a party for Kenneka. I mean, that going away party was a party for Kenneka because she was supposed to be put in a witness protection program because she was setting up a lot of people. Now, mind you, that insurance policy is still there. You know, now that Kenneka is going away and it's going to be in this witness protection program, now her mom said, "Hey, go set her up. We go knock her off." This is her own mother. And I ain't trying to, I hate that I have to say this. Like I said, there's going to be some things that, you know, that you're going to dislike for me to say. It's all right over there. That you're going to dislike for me to say. It's hard for me to say this. This is not my information. I'm just the middleman passing it through. Now, this is another scenario that we got to explore. We got to fact check. We got to look at and just look at it. You know what I'm saying? So now we have, okay, let's recap real quick. We have Kenneka setting up somebody. We got Kenneka getting caught up in some shit. You know what I'm saying? And now she got to be a part of this witness protection program and be hidden. Her mom knows that she had an insurance policy. She want to.
Basically, what they're saying, somebody had a hit out on Kenneka. That's probably, if that's the life insurance money for the hit,
collect on that insurance policy and possibly double up on her kidneys because they do have a black market out there. They have a black market for kidneys, hearts, arms, legs.
So you saying it like it was a hit with Kenneka and Miss Teresa was like, oh, and we could sell the kidneys.
So whatever body part there is for that person to get money for.
So all these things that she's involved in only blocks out what happened. You know?
And so that means that Kenneka's mother would double up on so much money. First she gets the insurance policy. She get paid from that because now she's dead. And then now she can sell her organs to the black market. And then now she can possibly, and this is a far-fetched, she can possibly sell the 2 organs to Selena Gomez. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just throw that in there. So all that money is coming around. You know what I'm saying? Because Kenneka's mother supposed to be this big hustler. As you can tell, she used to sell dope. She used to do all that shit.
Yes.
What, like, she never worked at,
Yeah, she worked at White Castle. Her mom used to work at White Castle together. Yes, Kenneka worked it. She worked. But also, she got all that Louis Vuitton and all that off the niggas off the streets. You should never want to be known as my setup bitch is dead. If all the sides saying that about you, bitch, you was the goodest setup bitch in the city, bitch.
And you talking about Kenneka.
Okay.
And you talking about Kenneka.
Jenkins. Kenneka
Wow.
Jenkins.
She used to set people up.
Yep.
So what did her brother have to do with all this stuff?
Actually, her brother just sat back and watched everything rotate. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, give it, how old is he right now? I asked my sister, I don't even know. Give it 2 years, he going to come out with the truth about everything. He going to come out, him and his mama living lavish now. They used to live in the hood, now y'all in a smacking ass house. No.
Wait a minute. So when you say they lived in the hood, of course we know what the hood is,
Ghetto,
right? But now she living in a smacking house. For people that don't understand what that means,
on driveway.
she got new cars.
Yeah, and she got a new man too.
A new man, but the smacking house is a good, nice house.
As y'all can see, her life like lavish. She got Kenneka everywhere in her house. I heard, but now I still would be wanting justice for my daughter. I wouldn't want no insurance money or kidney money to settle me down.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep. That's deep. So this girl's supposed to have been in the witness, and I want to show you. I want to show you these forms that I got. You know what I'm saying? Just to show it. But I was told not to show it. I want to put it out there and just post it and give it to you guys. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to lose that source or that connection that I have in Chicago. So if you sit back and recap and really think. You know what I'm saying? Because we all heard that she's might have been going to the witness protection program. We heard that before. But one thing that we really never heard before was that she might, that her mom had an insurance policy. And this is what I have. It's right over there on the table, and I want to show it so bad, but I can't. I don't want to lose that connection because there's supposed to be more information coming to me. You know what I'm saying? And stay tuned to that. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be more information coming, and I'm gonna give y'all more information as long as my connect out there in Chicago don't pause on me like he did. Remember when I said I was going to go live tonight? Well, I was supposed to have that paperwork faxed to me an hour later, but it never came until recent, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't go live without it, but instead of going live, I felt like I should just do this video, and that's why I'm doing this video instead of going live. And, you know, I was going to public, I was going to show it, but then he gave me the understanding that he would cut all information from me if I show that paperwork, and I had to assure him for days that, look, I'm not going to show that paperwork. I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to talk about it, but I won't show it. I won't show where it comes from. I won't show the names on it. You know what I'm saying? I got the insurance policy. That's what I got. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and that's what it is. You know, and she made some money. I mean, I don't want to say she made some money, but well, fuck it. She got some money. You know what I'm saying? She got some money from the death of her daughter from an insurance policy. And who knows, her Kenneka's brother could be next. Her other family members could be next. You know what I'm saying? You never know. On the real. And, you know, is there anything else that you want to add to it? Because, you know, I don't want to keep...
Yes, I'm going to add this real quick at the end of the video. If anybody feels some type of way, you know my name. Comment at the bottom and put your number.
Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. What's your name what's your name one more time? You don't gotta give your real name.
You need to know when you put it up. People gonna know who I am, so it really matter. But yeah, my name Kelly for YouTube.
And that's Teflon over there, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, like, you know, y'all from Chicago. Once again, where y'all from? What side y'all from?
South side.
South side and the west side. And
for as much as please Almighty take out of this world.
It's only one. It's made for one. It's only one. It's made for one. It's only one. It's made for one. It's only one. It's made for one.
For as much as please Almighty.
And he at the funeral. Leonora gotta be his biggest fan to be wearing Goldbuster outfit. Your sister died in his freezer and you wearing his Goldbuster outfit. Now, everything what these people saying,
choked. And she's still walking around like they need to look for the killers. You heard me right. This lady knows who killed her daughter. She knows who killed them. She knows why they killed her. And she's still out there protesting like the police is doing something wrong. Now, with that being said, the police should be arresting people whether the mother is pushing for the police to arrest people or not. That's just facts. But in order to force the police's hand, if it is that they don't want to arrest these individuals for whatever the case might be, that I absolutely explained in my previous video, which I will put the link in the description, she has to come out and tell everybody what she saw.
Told you.
Okay, so let me break it down for you. She was absolutely set up by her friends, by one friend in particular. The girl Monifa had a boyfriend who was murdered a while back by Kenneka's brother.
Now y'all see how they came up with a whole story. They trying to give us a motive. This is really why, cause it was a murder about her brother. Man, this was a ritual. These people, and then you got Miss Teresa going by all these different names. Miss Teresa got all these addresses. Miss Teresa, you know why Miss Teresa got all these identities? You see what I'm saying? Why is a big secret when it comes to the Kenneka Jenkins family? Because you want to know one thing I found out? You can't even trace Kenneka back to a Jenkins family because every Jenkins that you see is number young people. And so I'm like, wait a minute, where is the Jenkins family? Because every time I'm linking back to the Jenkins family, it takes me back to the Martin family. So it makes me think like, do the Jenkins ever existed? It makes me think, where do the Jenkins... I don't see nobody in Miss Teresa named Jenkins or even associated with Jenkins. Her daddy's name is Kenneka Martin. Same last name as Teresa Martin. They was married. That's why you can't find nothing on no Kenneka Jenkins. You could Google Kenneka Jenkins. It's like that name don't even exist, bro. And type Kenneka Martin in. You cannot Google Kenneka Martin or Kenneka Jenkins and both get the same people. Whatever it say on your ID, that's what you can Google your name back. You look, check this out, bro. It would be impossible for if you call me Slick Rick right now and try to look me up as Slick Rick, what you gonna get? Nothing. You see what I'm saying? Nothing. So that means why I ain't getting nothing from Kenneka Jenkins' name? When you type Kenneka Jenkins in, You get a full story about the death, but you don't get no. That's just like if I was the police and like, yeah, give me Kenneka Jenkins' name. You know, and look her up and like, wait a minute, this coming back like a Jane Doe. Are you pulling this? Sure you gave me the right name? Cause this ain't checking back right. She was going by Kenneka Martin at first. That's what everybody was calling Kenneka Martin at first. How all of a sudden it switched to Jenkins and nobody wasn't calling her Jenkins? On all her profile, her last name was Jenkins. Miss Teresa the one that created the Kenneka Jenkins profile. Do you see what I'm saying? So that means they just saying like if Trey Gang died right now, y'all know me by Trey Gang. Who would call me Lil Buddy or something? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's Lil Buddy there. Yeah, everybody rest in peace, Lil Buddy. Man, my folks never gonna look like, man, what they talking about? Now, you don't mean to tell me these people commit this at a hotel and the hotel covered it up and then delete footage off the camera and then went along with the court proceeding. So you know they just want no regular murder, right? So you know if they did that and established it like that, that you had the feds involved, the police involved, number of high-ranking police officers, and half of these people related and all that old stuff. So you already know they got a tight circle, an organization, and they did their thing, got caught, and had to straighten it up to the public because they ain't want to freak out, you know what I'm saying, that, man, this world is evil. They don't want us to see how the devil work and how people really believe in this stuff. Man, don't y'all know how many people be around here talking about they believe in God and you don't even ask them who identify your God? Go to a Chinaman, ask him, you know what I'm saying, who your God is. You can even go to a couple of people in the hood. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have people, now I don't believe in God. Yeah, I believe in Jesus. And you know what I'm saying? You just say like, ask a Mason. Do you believe in God? You're gonna have some Masons that will tell you no. Then you're gonna have some of them tell you yeah. But they all believe in some type of religion or God. You see what I'm saying? So, Miss Teresa, Leonora, they know what happened to that girl. It's a spiritual thing went on. This just ain't no average murder. This ain't no average setup. These people had rooms. The hotel supplied and serves these people. Fed these people. Put these people in rooms and let these people do what they do in their hotel. In their hotel. This lady got the Thunderbolts on. Make it so bad. They said Miss Teresa was known for throwing block parties. Then known for throwing parties like on the block for, you know how people be resting in peace and stuff. Mourning for the dead. So Miss Teresa know how protests and block party work because she always doing it. So that explain why, man, that explain why she had all those t-shirts made, earrings made, necklace. Basically the lady was making a killing. She played victim. She had everybody feeling sorry for her. I'm a grieving mother. You telling everybody how much you grieving, and you never broke down on the camera. This lady played victim the whole time. When the truth was exposed in the beginning, that lady went live and made all of us felt like a damn fool for believing Chosen King now. For believing King Ra now. You see what I'm saying? They had me like that, bruh. And this lady her and Leonora. Cause after those, look, Leonora popped up on the protest, right? For a couple of days. After those couple of days, you didn't see none Leonora posted about Kenneka. You ain't heard none of Leonora was quiet on social media for about a year on the Kenneka case. Only time when you heard, look, that lady wasn't posting nothing about Kenneka like that until these people finally realized where our mind was at with it. These people really looked at us like, oh, they'll never figure this out. Oh, we got them good. Oh, they'll never figure this out. We might as well keep it going. So next thing you know, I am Kenneka. I am Kenneka. Then you want Miss Teresa want to go live every time. She go live. It's always got to be about God. Like she a prophet. Like he done sent her down here to give us a message. Man, I wouldn't want to listen to none of that lady saying, cause she lied off top by her saying her daughter left the house at 11:30, and this lady clearly at the hotel at 11:13. Let's get that correct. At 11:13, she at the hotel. And you said, oh, I last seen her at the house at 11:30. All right. 1:30, she text messaged her sister, I'm ready to go. Hour later, you calling the hotel, check the cameras. Then you showing up at the hotel at 5 in the morning. Can you please check the cameras? Then 2 hours later, now you on the phone with the police. Man, you would have called the police off top. Off the top. And then look, all through that day, I told everybody this. I said, y'all, roundabout in the afternoon, going towards the evening, Kenneka's name changed it from Martin to Jenkins. And it dawned on me, many years later, because there was a question that I always want the answer to. And I finally got my answer. I said, if they didn't find her in the freezer yet, why on Facebook already had Kenneka remembering? Like on her page, I'm like, they saying the girl already dead. And then I was like, well, who have the phone? Now I know the family would have the phone. They been know she was dead. That's when they changed the number. I mean, they changed her last name when they pronounced her dead. and they pronounce her dead. So that would make a lot of sense to me. We just didn't know it yet. The whole time when Miss Teresa was doing the news, check this out. The news wasn't reporting this, right? This how Miss Teresa thought they were finna get away with it. The news wasn't covering. Just say like in the beginning, the news wasn't covering like that. Cause all the news that we were actually getting was off Facebook. Off Facebook. The news just wasn't covering the protests every day. Don't you know, man, if they would have had to go live every day. The news had to go live every day to cover that, right? There would be breaking news, right? That's like a protest. That's just like a riot or something. Right? So while we were getting all our information off Facebook, we see the news there, but they didn't put it on their airways. But when Miss Teresa delivered her news, she delivered her news a day late. Like she was on Facebook. When she went live in the car with James, hey live. You know, I messed myself up. I had to go to the, you know what I'm saying? That video was a day late. So Chicago, if you was at the hotel, you would be know what's going on. But for us, we would never see that coming. Cause just say like if I go live right now, you know I went live exactly at this time, right? What if I go live one day? I can record a live. Boom, boom, boom. And save the video and I just upload it the next time I go live and I ain't even just got to say nothing. I could just press play and let it play. You would actually think I'm going live right then and there. I ain't gotta do nothing like, hey y'all, what going on, y'all? Man, let's kick it or something, you know what I'm saying? Boom. And we just talking and you know, having a good time. So that just showed me Miss Teresa was already hip to Facebook and how Facebook actually worked. See, you know, mostly us when we use social media, we just on social media for the entertainment and for the gospel and for the news. You see what I'm saying? These people was using it as a weapon. These people was like, look, we need to manipulate these timelines and these lives and give these people that stuff. They was using that as a weapon, bro. They went to a point that they had to go on Facebook, Photoshop, and check this out. No wonder why the feds had to get involved and get subpoena on no phone record. Cause man, I think that's a charge. Just say like, there's got to be a charge if I'm on Facebook, right? Just say if I got a murder video. And next thing you know, it's on my phone. And just say I want to leak part of that murder video. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to edit the time out with Facebook name all on it. Using Facebook platform. That's a charge. There's got to be some kind of internet charge. And then, you know, Facebook can sue for that because that's like, I don't know what to call that, but you know what I'm saying? There's got to be some kind of charge for that. But I do know there's evidence tampering with. You tamper with evidence. There's like a scripture of justice. Tamper with evidence. And then once you think about the investigation, the police and Livernois, they had to agree on those videos. That's why they allowed it to surface. Cause it's really helping them. You don't think Irene live video and TY live video help out the cover up? Help out. I'm gonna tell you how. Cause when it come to 1:30, look what you used to run into. Irene live video. When it come to 2:30, look what you running to used to. TY video. Then when it come to 3:30, look where they got you running to. Looking at her stumbling and walking towards the freezer. Look what they got you looking at 1 o'clock. The girl done came in the hotel. Now, all those basically timestamps that I just gave you, the reason why you got her walking in at 1:13 is to cover up for what happened at 1:30 in the ninth floor hallway heading towards the pool area. The reason why they got you watching TY live video, because there will be a cover up or a fight going on or something in the kitchen or in the pool area. When 3 o'clock, 3:30, you got everybody, you know what I'm saying, in the kitchen area, putting her in the freezer. Then you really helping Miss Teresa. All right, Miss Teresa, we're gonna show her coming in at 1:13. We ain't gonna show her coming in at 11:15 because that ain't gonna match your story up when she left the house. So basically, they helped each other out. Once they help each other out, everybody ain't confused. Everybody got headaches over this case. Everybody getting into it with each other over this case. While these folks sitting up there watching us go through and all, they sleeping at night. Cause these people really thinking we ain't gonna never figure this out. Mm-mm.
The brothers in jail. Now, anybody that know anything about Chirac, Chicago, whatever you want to call out there, they shoot. So now homeboy is in a place where they can't get to him. So he has a sister that's running the street a little. Not really running the street, but not really street savvy. And she put herself in a situation. They knew that they were going to kill her. They knew that after they were going to kill her, they were going to sell the organs. The reason why she was in the freezer is because they took the body to go sell it to the dude, or they told the dude about the body that they were going to sell to him, or whatever the case is. And he told them that they have to keep her cool and to put her in the freezer. So she was put in the freezer. The mother knows this. I don't understand how a mother can see video evidence of their child being harmed and not do every single thing in their power.
Man, her face tell it all in this picture right here, bro. So I'm like this here. How they come up with a story about Kenneka and her brother? And the people they talking about, that ain't even her brother. He might be related to them, to the Martin family, but that ain't her brother. Y'all must fairly realize on the obituary they said Kenneka got another sister other than Leonora. Where that lady at? You can see the tattoo name on on Miss Teresa Martin's chest, and I'm like, where that lady at then? I don't hear her or see nothing about her. They said, check this out. They said Kenneka supposed to have 2 sisters and a brother. You see what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Listen to what they saying. Now, everything I said, Leonora finna expose everything.
Coming in and out, and I know you got every corner covered in here with the money that's generated in this establishment right here. You know who walked with her, you know when she walked out, and you know
this September the 11th. Y'all see that this September the 11th? Look, y'all see this on Andrea Alice's?
Teresa, what's the next step for you?
Boom.
Did you know she was coming to this hotel Friday? I heard of the hotels, but I didn't know. She sacrificed because Irene called her and told her she should come to this party. So she sacrificed, like I said, once again, her happiness because she wanted to go to the show. She changed her plans just to make her friend happy, her so alleged friend happy. Teresa, what's the next step for you?
Boom. Okay. So let's just all remember that Irene, not Monifa, Irene Roberts is the one that got Kenneka to the party. Okay.
This the same day. Watch this. Miss Teresa on the other end talking about she been sacrificed. Watch what Leonora finna give us a timeline.
Saw her stumbling to the employees area, and they saw her walk to the refrigerator. But once she got to the refrigerator, the camera cut off. And your camera, they say they couldn't see if someone else was on the side.
When she got to the freezer, the cameras cuts off. Like French Cave said, they was all in the kitchen, and Risco started deleting footage.
Who told you this? The police officers, and when they was doing the investigation, after they told my mom they saw her on the camera at 3:30 in the morning, they said they saw her, she was leaning against the wall to hold herself up. So like I told them, she was leaning against the wall to hold herself up. The refrigerator, me and my mom went in there. It was a freezer inside a freezer. But these steel doors, and she had to lean herself up to get from the 9th floor to the bottom floor. How did she have strength to open the door? If she had strength to open the door.
And notice, we all seen the police video, right? We all seen the police video. They demonstrating the freeze in the door. You see how they still going along with like these some big old doors, and you need all this strength like Hercules just to open this door. You see what I'm saying? Look, I don't even think they even knew they was going to show the photos. Because if Rosemont never showed her in the freezer the photos, we would be still thinking the big old steel doors, the industrial freezer, like, you know what I'm saying? Then these people release the freezer images, and I'm like, wait a minute. It don't take nothing to open that door.
She had strength to walk in the straight line.
The officer said that they saw in the surveillance video her opening that door.
The camera, no, they say the camera couldn't see. They said they saw her walk to the refrigerator. They didn't see nothing after she walked to the refrigerator.
And you see there was something about it. video, that's the very first video I showed when I came here. And I think it's more to it. Somebody got to know
The video of her friend?
a video of our friend.
The one that's with the sunglasses and all that?
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think there's anything of any use in that?
Yeah, it is much use because everybody gets on my board. I don't see it.
Don't ask them. Show them a video of Barbara every night.
Well, then you packed in before she would have been safe.
I honestly think when my mama first came up here, like at 4 something in the morning, if
You see that? At 4 something in the morning. Now this is still fresh in their mind. She saying this at 4 in the morning. Her mama was already up here.
they would have went here, like at 4 something in the morning, if they would have went looking, we would have knew y'all call her for life. I just want to ask that you get to the bottom of this. If we won't stop until we get to the bottom of it.
Simple.
Are you kidding your sister?
So we know what we saw on the footage at 4 in the morning. What was Miss Teresa and them doing then? If Miss Teresa there was at 4 in the morning. So that just told you Miss Teresa was there, Leonor was there when they was putting her in the freezer. They were there. The police know it, the judge know it, the lawyer, everybody know this. They was there. So what they gonna show us when they come to Kenneka? Walking in the freezer, laying down and dying? Are you gonna show everybody in the kitchen? You think they're gonna release that footage? No. But so if they was there at 4 in the morning, and Fresh K specifically told what they was doing at 4 in the morning, so that means Fresh K, Leonor, Miss Teresa, and all other security guards gonna be all in the same thing. No ifs, ands, or but about it. So what's the biggest conspiracy? Look, to me, it ain't even no conspiracy theories no more when it comes to the Kenneka Jenkins case. I just want to know what she actually did to for her to be chosen. You see what I'm saying? Cause it really makes me think like, well, if they keep talking about witness protection program, you know what I'm saying? Who is the person? Who is the person that's high ranking, you know what I'm saying, in the family or somebody they know and something did happen to that person? Right? But I don't even think it's that. I believe it was a sacrifice and all the elites got together because they needed a body. And you got celebrities there. Don't forget why celebrities would be there. You got all these celebrity names popping up. You know what I'm saying? Man, Selena Gomez's name ain't come up for nothing. Her name ain't come up for nothing. But sister playing victim. And then look at her sister hair. Now, you know, now I'm looking at her hairstyle. Now, I'm looking at Baw's hairstyle. What's the difference in their hairstyle? Because she got a Bantu, just one Bantu knot in my 54 keyboard. You know what I'm saying? She could put 2 knots on her like Baw's hair. It's like a simple hairdo. It ain't like you don't just take no rocket science to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Kenneka, what do you want people to know about her?
Very lovable person. And my sister always had my back. No matter what, I don't care if she was tired.
See, you know what I'm saying? They always saying, man, you know, this person always had my back. I love this person. I never forget this person. But why would you kill him then? And set him up? Miss Teresa can't fool me with no more Bible quotes, no more God talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't even, you know, this lady, now I know this lady never talk about the Kenneka again. Just like when I stated this. When I first figured out that the mother had something to do with this, with evidence, I told everybody, I said, man, Miss Teresa ain't never going to confront nobody about this stuff. Matter of fact, she ain't even just finna just really just talk about it. You know what I'm saying? This lady really got y'all thinking when this lady here go live. I can just imagine before she hit that live button. Living over, Mom, you need to go live and play with them folks. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Getting on live. Hey, live. I just want to come and tell you about the anointed. Ha ha ha! In the name of Jesus. Give me your blood. In the name of Jesus. And you know, because you know what I'm saying, Miss Teresa is just nothing but a joke to me. I won't even be surprised if, she used God's name so much, that lady might get drunk and really crack a joke on y'all. Look, next thing you know, she gonna be like, because she already calling God her daddy. You know, I was talking to my daddy. That's how a hoe talk on the street to a pimp. You know what I'm talking about? Look, Miss Teresa, one day she gonna get drunk and go, and get to let me tell the people about God. All right? I'm finna tell y'all what she gonna be saying about God, right? Look. Listen to this, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all hear a Richard Pryor joke. Look, Miss Teresa gonna have some of that moonshine and gonna get drunk and be like, yeah, let me, you know what I'm saying, let these people know about God. Hold on, y'all. What that John there? Hold up. Here you go. Here you go, gang. This shit, look, you gonna be like, look.
But kiss my ass. Shit. That's heavy. I don't get it, but I think something's going on. Well, wait, all right.
Damn, I can't even find the video. I know I like that, John. It's one of these, John. It gotta be this, John. Might be all the way down here. I might don't even need to play that mug. You know what I'm saying? I might don't need to play it because I might get a copyright strike. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, like what Richard Pryor said, man, that lady probably be going live and she was like, well, I know God personally. You know what I'm talking about? She gonna be telling you when she first met God and talked to God. Cause she always talking about she talked to God. I'm like, well, for real, Miss Teresa, y'all be having a real conversation. You know what I'm talking about? And she talking about, yeah, he talked back and told me this. I'm like, well, what he sound like? Do he got a deep voice or he sound like Mike Tyson? I mean, you know what I'm saying? And then when you were talking to him, was you looking at him or you know what I'm talking about? Or did you have your eyes closed full of that goddamn wine? Then she gonna be telling y'all how she met God, talking about how she was walking down the street and eating a tuna fish sandwich. And she heard this mysteriously voice, so holy, you know what I'm saying? So devout, you know what I'm talking about? And she turned around, who is thou? You know what I'm talking about? And the voice turned over and say, I am who I am. Give me some of that tuna fish sandwich. You know what I'm talking about? That's how Miss Teresa is, bro. She gonna get drunk and give you one of those drunken ass quotes, and y'all clapping y'all hands, talking about talk, preach it. Yeah. Talking about, I'm here to save the day. Give me some of that tuna fish sandwich, you know what I'm talking about? Cause she walking down the street eating a tuna fish sandwich, and she heard this voice in the alley. How are you, my child? You know what I'm talking about? And she looking around eating a tuna fish sandwich like, who is there? I am who I am. Give me some of that tuna fish sandwich. So she's sitting on the bench with God eating a tuna fish sandwich, getting saved. I'm just saying, gang, that just Miss Teresa, cause she always finna hit you. Man, that lady finna hit you with so many religious quotes. That lady look like she just get drunk and just search scriptures up. Like, let me hit them with this one. I'm gonna hit them with Luke, John, chapter 13. And when she be talking about Luke and John, I don't even think she talking about the Luke and John in the Bible. She probably talking about Luke and John on the south side. You know what I'm talking about? Because you know Miss Teresa, she know all the boys. You know what I'm talking about? Man, that's why they need to start putting a meter gauge on these women, bruh. See how many miles on that thing. You know what I'm talking about? I swear if they put a meter on that germ, you know what I'm saying? If you could go over there and be like, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, let me look at your thermometer on that, John. How many, you know what I'm talking about? Them mama like, damn, them mama got about 400 million miles on that, John. Still ticking. They just like, how you gonna get the car fixed on the outside, get a painted job, and throw some rims on that junk, and you ain't got no motor in the inside of that junk? You know, you could tell Leonora, she throwing her junk like a V8 Hellcat. You know what I'm saying? Supercharged overhead cam. You know what I'm talking about? The way she be partying, y'all see how she be hunching on them dudes at that party? I was like, oh, that lady hot for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody get a lap dance tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because she just that happy. She just like to dance and freak on niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody got their chairs around. You know what I'm saying? Like they playing that little game. What they call that game? You know what I'm saying? Everybody sitting in the chair and the music be living over, get everybody free lap dance. Look, while living over getting everybody free lap dancing at the party, right? Miss Teresa all in the cut talking about that she know God and shit. How she was walking down 39th and Norman Street eating a tuna fish sandwich, and God came to her prison and let her know that she need to stop eating tuna fish sandwich before she died, and she need to be saved. You know what I'm talking about? Talking about she walked with God. Yeah, you walk with God, I goddamn. You know what I'm saying? You probably thought you did. Now you ain't walk with God. You probably walk with James, but not God, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, then she gonna be lying and shit. Talking about, yeah, he dropped me off at the house, make sure I got to the house and all this. You know what I'm talking about? That's how Miss Teresa is. That's why I don't listen to none of what she said. Cause last time she was giving me Bible quotes, she couldn't even say the quote right. Keep hiccuping, biting her bottom lip, eyes bloodshot red. I mean, I can smell the breath through the phone. I'm like, that's that she ain't drinking no, you know what, because you know Miss Teresa old. She like her Ripple. You know, she from the old school. You know, the young generation, you know, we like to drink hen and stuff like that. Miss Teresa, she from the old school. She go to the liquor store and get her a fifth of Ripple. Yeah, what you want? Yeah, give me some of that cold duck out there, please. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, she out at the front. Y'all ain't gonna sell no cold duck. Like, damn, bitch, you know what I'm talking about? Shit, they stopped making them junks in the 40s. Like, you know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm saying. If it ain't Ripple, it's that cold duck. You know what I'm talking about? They said they caught Miss Teresa in the school cafeteria chef suit on, with 8-9 hairnets on top of her head, drinking drinking behind the dumpster. You know what I'm talking about? She got a paint of gin. Know what I'm talking about? That's what I heard. Look, drinking by the dumpster in full uniform. 8-9 hairnets on. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I heard. They said Mad Dog 2020, that's her drink. They said that Miss Teresa drink. They said, man, Miss Teresa back in the old days, she used to be in those bar fights. That's why they said she messed up her wrist in those bar fight. Cause you know, Miss Teresa used to box that night. That's how Miss Teresa, she was an underground fighter. That's why her shoulders big like that. You know what I'm talking about? She ain't had no breast cancer. She was doing push-ups because she was getting ready for a underground fight. But I ain't gonna say too much. You know, they said that's the reason why she had a bracelet on her hand. You know what I'm talking about? They said she was on the south side at a restaurant full of that goddamn Mad Dog 2020 and want to fight the staff members. You know what I'm talking about? So they got the throwing shit in there. You know what I'm talking about? Because Miss Teresa said, I'm finna fuck this shit up. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's what I heard. Then they said Miss Teresa used to smoke crack. I don't know how that's true, but they said she stopped though. They said she used to have a drug problem, but she got her life together. She don't smoke crack no more. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know how that's true, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? She looked like she could have been recovering. The way she be talking, I'm like, she gotta have some kind of dope problem. You know what I'm talking about? Cause when she was on that radio station, that lady couldn't even say a proper sentence. I'm like, man, that lady a real serial killer, bro. And a compulsive liar too. And then make it so bad, you got a family member hugging this own grandmama from the back. I was like, whoa, you wait a minute. Y'all seen that suspicious, ain't it, gang? Man, that man touched his grandmama booty and on the waistline, like. So I see what's going on. They like them young, they old Krugers. You know, Miss Teresa got her young nigga now. She ain't got to go out there and chase her behind James. You know what I'm talking about? Them little young niggas chasing her now. She like that lifestyle. That's why she got her titty done, her booty done, and should have got her whole head done. She should have just went to the Dr. Death and told him, like, can you do something with this dome, doc? You know what I'm talking about? Can you knock all the fat off this joint? Cause if she donate all that tissue that's on top of her motherfucking head, she can get an extra $250,000. Cause look how that tough ass skin on top of her head. You know what I'm talking about? If I a doctor, I'd pay top notch. No, I wouldn't even pay top notch for that job. No. She don't want nobody named James no more. She want little Pookie, Ray Ray. You know what I'm talking about? She want a young man now. She don't want no old ass man named James no more. You know what I'm talking about? Cause you know them names going out of style now. You know the James going out of style, and you know what I'm saying. Y'all know them old ass names. You know what I'm saying. Rufus. You know what I'm talking about. They said they seen Miss Teresa getting out work, heading to the plasma center. You know what I'm talking about? And that's how everything got started. In uniform. Man, they said every time they see Miss Teresa, she always in her school uniform. She at church with that John, you know what I'm talking about? She didn't have a car then, so she was getting, look, she was even know what I'm talking about, going to different schools. You know what I'm talking about? She'll go in different schools, be like, hi, I'm the new kitchen worker. And they were like, oh, okay, you know, and show her everything. But she really came in and stole everything out the freezer and dip out. And this thing, you know, they were like, damn, girl, it look like we been robbed. And they do a head count. We're like, what a new girl at? And nobody ain't even seen nothing. They said she been doing that shit into all the elementary schools. You know what I'm talking about? And that's how Miss Teresa became an informant, because y'all know Miss Teresa informant too. She might look, Miss Teresa might be working in them schools, and their government called Miss Teresa, be like, we need a baby. And she like, I'm gonna pick you one out. And then this thing, you know, she be on beans and mashed potatoes coming in, and she be in there Boy Scouting and shit. She see your child, be like, yeah, that's the one. And next thing you know, she get the call in the devil, be like, I got one for you. And this thing dun 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 dun. Hey, have you ever seen little Ray Ray was on his way to school? You know what I'm saying? Was last seen, you know what I'm saying, entering the building, but never came out. Yeah, they said Miss Teresa be stealing kids. And I ain't making that up. That's what they said. And coming to find out, I'm starting to believe that lady be stealing kids. Look, I can see Miss Teresa now, you know what I'm saying? School done let out, and she got a pocket full of butter cookies. Like, oh, you want some butter cookies? Luring them in there. Look, she luring them into the car. Talking about she finna get them a ride home. And she taking them to the woods where all the rest of the elites is. They got a fire pit burning in the woods, you know what I'm talking about? Everybody dressed up like priests and preachers and popes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody singing one note. Everybody got one note. They singing. And you look around there, John, like, man, what I done got myself into? These people specifically told me we here to praise God. They ain't tell me we finna start eating people. You know what I'm talking about? That's why when I went to a Catholic church, bro, I said I'd never go in the Catholic church again. Cause the way they was singing in that choir, it ain't sound like church music to me. Man, that shit sounds straight up like devil worship. Go listen to some real gospel music and go back and listen to a choir music. They don't do no jumping and screaming their heart. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, gang, I'm gonna get on up at this John, and I'm gonna go live tomorrow, pick up where I left off. I ain't really present what I wanted to present tonight, cause I really wanted to go down. Y'all listen to this again. Now tell me, do this actually make sense to y'all? Drop it in the comment. And this was on. You see this? This on September 25th.
Why the camera turns off her. You can hear Kenneka say what is in this, indicating she felt the drug in the drink.
Now look, y'all see that freezer? Miss Teresa said, yeah, it's big circular handle. She said it's a big circular handle on the freezer though. I need to pull that up.
After that undressed her and gave her clothes to another girl with similar like hers, but she is heavier. That is the girl you see at the beginning of the video. The only reason you see her at the beginning is because they edited the second live footage. It was not live. They put the end at the beginning and the beginning at the end. In the middle is Kenneka and at the end is Kenneka in another pair of clothes. They changed Kenneka's clothes, and had her on the chair, with the girl sitting on her. You can see her slowly trying to fight her off but with no strength. You cannot see the face because the blurred. Now ask yourself, how do you blur faces on live videos? You cannot. This second video was not live. Believe it or not, whatever or whoever they did what they did.
What happened inside the Crown Plaza?
Wanted to see it go down. Why you see them showing Kenneka after the drink, then they turn away, come back, and you see the fake Kenneka in her clothes. The real Kenneka's on the chair with the girl sitting on her, making sure she does not scream. But they wanted to see all of that. This was a big time setup, and everyone in the
In order to look at surveillance.
Don't Miss Teresa got this same outfit on front of her house on the porch? Miss Teresa got this same outfit on in front of her house on the porch. And this wasn't even the news people. That was BET. Let me see, can I find it, John?
Video. The family says police also weren't helpful, but eventually looked at the video and told them.
We saw her on the video at 3:20 a.m. in the morning, staggering. His exact words. She was so drunk, so she couldn't hold herself up. She was holding on to the wall. She stumbled into the refrigerator, then she closed the door behind her.
Martin believes if someone had looked at the video sooner, her daughter could have been saved.
To me, I feel like they helped kill my child. The police department and this hotel.
Same outfit on, right? This lady got the same outfit on. So this ain't the news. This is BET. Why you got BET at your house? That's all I want to know. You got BET at your house. You and Jane got the same clothes, so you must live Crown Plaza and they came to your house. Look at all these news outlets that's out there. Man, you see all on camera that's out there? That's more than the news out there. Then she putting on the show. Come on, man. So what I was thinking about doing, I'm gonna go on and finish up the video I got, cause now I know the timestamp, and it makes just so much sense when you put this stuff time on the time, cause it basically shows. I'm just trying to see how can I put it together though, cause basically I already done put the video. I got so many videos that I done. It's basically gonna show the same thing. All the videos that I done made, it's basically gonna show the same thing. But the only difference is the timestamp gonna be changed. Everything what we seen that was taking place at 3 o'clock on the footage is actually, you know what I'm saying, 1 o'clock. Just say like, if you got her walking in the halls at 1:20, right? That means if Andrew Holmes was going with the footage at 3:20, so he got to be talking about she was last seen in the lobby at 3:20. I mean at 1:20. It would make sense. It would make perfectly sense. Then went to the elevator, like what he said. But bye, y'all. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna get on the back here. I appreciate the new subscriber. I appreciate the Cash App gang, and I appreciate the Pie Y'all Squad. I just need to go on and finish these videos up, cause you know what I'm saying. Cause I'm trying to see how I can make this video special. Cause you know what I'm saying. Cause when I was looking at the maintenance man, everything lines up while they was in their back office talking about it. It just happened. The minute it happened, you know, cause when they was in their back office talking about it, that's when everything happened and the cover up is already completed. She already put up in the freezer, the freezer. The pool could have been already shut down, and they just waiting on somebody to board up the kitchen. And I'm gonna tell you something. I don't even think the kitchen was up under construction, cause there's nothing about no kitchen up under construction upstairs. They said it was under construction downstairs, But they just got wood doors up, and to make it look like their kitchen was you know what I'm saying? I won't even be surprised, bro, if something happened in that kitchen too. Cause you got all the equipment out of there. You know what I'm saying? All the equipment is gone. Cause I was reading about it was an employee, right? That was found in the freezer. I think at Popeye Chicken or something, or Arby's or something like that. I showed y'all the video. Listen to what this said. Employee locked herself in the freezer, but it was also another manager there, and that manager ended up leaving. They said when they came and found her in the freezer, not only they found her in the freezer, but they also had somebody came in there and took out equipment. Like they came out like took like stoves out of there. You know what I'm saying? Equipment and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Nah, for real. It was a person that was found. It was a lady that was found in the freezer. I forgot it was at a fast food restaurant. This the part that got me. This at a fast food restaurant. They saying she locked herself in the morning time when she first arrived there in the morning time. First of all, a manager ain't finna be in no freezer in the morning time. A manager finna come in there, do all this paperwork. Why would a manager go in the freezer at that time in the morning anyway? Cause fast food restaurant, the fast food restaurant that she was in, that job opened up like at 10 and 11. So that's when man, bro, it's so deep. Cause I'm like, oh, they found this lady in the freezer. They gotta be a murder. Then they did. It's no surveillance camera, but they got surveillance camera. Just like that lady down. Look. It was a lady. I showed y'all about the lady they said walked in the freezer in Atlanta, Georgia, at a hotel down there. Not just only that, it was a lady got locked in the freezer at a baseball game in Atlanta. Did y'all know about that? In Atlanta, a lady and this is a stadium. This is a stadium. This is a stadium, bro. Y'all know like this concession stand they be having to sell, you know what I'm saying? For whatever they have. Bro, they said she walked in the freezer in there. And I was like, wait a minute. That's just like going to an NBA game. A football game, bro. And like, let me go to the hot dog stand. And she was an employee there. Come on, man. That ain't right. Then you got Elisa Lamb getting chased in a hotel in California. Then I looked up. I ain't even know this. Don't y'all know Breonna Cox worked at a Crown Plaza in Oak Park? She was working for a Crown Plaza and she had the hookups to all the other hotels. That's where everybody was going to, Crown Plaza in Oak Park. And check this out. The same hotel that Breonna worked in, I'm not even gonna lie. Look how many crimes were committed in those hotels. Bro, they had shootings in the lobby. You done had a lady supposed to be committed suicide in there. And they finding kids hanging themselves in the hotel room closet. Bro, y'all ain't heard about the teenage boy killed himself at a hotel, hung himself in the closet. 13-year-old now. And he was there for a party. Or better yet, what about the other child that was in Miss Teresa's neighborhood? Killed himself. Hung himself. in the closet. Look how many parties. Check this out. This what the police and them ain't gonna tell y'all. Don't y'all know a lot of those missing girls, when they came up missing, they all be coming up missing from a party. They always meeting up with somebody. Check this out. If they can show you LBG murder tape and showing y'all the route how these people left O Block and made it all the way up, they assassinated the hit, then get back to the house, you can show me body snatchers on the street. This the cause for these missing person. I don't just want to see no still image of no car with fake license plate tag number. No them stolen cars. You see what I'm saying? Show the route. You got all these cameras around the city. Show them like you did LBG though. So the next time when somebody come up missing, right, the police ain't even finna do none of that. Showing you, oh, if he was at this store right here, we could trail, we could catch all the cameras down the street where he turned and everything. They ain't finna show that. But watch this. The people ain't even hip to that. The public ain't even hip to that. It's gonna be one missing person that's gonna go viral. It's gonna hit big. And watch how the news, look how Chicago playing around with all those missing person report. And when it comes to missing people, you mean to tell me you can't even show people what the camera showed throughout the city? Why they got them in the city if they ain't broadcasting them, John? Ain't this mighty funny that you could wake up on the news? Look, y'all can wake up early in the morning. How many of y'all watch the news? I watch the news. When you get up in the morning, when these people talking about the weather, what camera they accessing to show you the clouds, the sun? You know what I'm saying? The temperature. On top of buildings downtown, they got highways with cameras showing you what the traffic like. So you mean to tell me if somebody got missing and you know they took this car on the bridge, you mean to tell me you can't go to their camera and follow that man? Well, I know when he get off the bridge, we got a camera at this light. We'll know if he made a left or a right or kept straight. You see what I'm saying? I'm seeing how the police work now. Look at all these murders that can be solved. Look how many of these women that leave these bars and meet up with these dudes. All on online dates and stuff. Man, if them folk really want you in jail, they could put you in jail. They got so much advance. I mean, they could take their time solving cases, bro. Half of the time, they already could solve the case before they even showed up on the scene. Cause black people like to tell all their business. You know what I'm saying? Police ain't even just really got to do nothing. Just wait till somebody make a post and just go pick their ass up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like the old days when the young nigga made the police actually do their job, get off their ass, come in the hood and do some real investigating. Cause you ain't go find nothing. You done burnt all your gas up. You know what I'm saying? I got you in the hood, you know what I'm saying? A whole fucking day trying to find me and find what the fuck going on. But now these young niggas making these police officer jobs so easy. They just got to say, oh, we got a death. Oh, he got a death. Let's go on this page and see who he really was. And next thing you know, you see all the argument. Now you see the dude all on somehow he did it. So the police know who you beefing with, what's it for. So they're gonna let you, and they're gonna let you do all. They're gonna let you kill each other. That's less work for them. They ain't finna do nothing but let you keep killing each other, bro. Till you wipe yourself out. I mean, this shit done turned into a sport. You might as well just give everybody a gun and put everybody on the baseball field and let all the other races, you know what I'm saying, clap and cheer while you got our race on the football field shooting each other with Draco. Cause that's what they doing, applauding. When I heard that KKK man was like, man, we ain't even got to beat the niggas up no more. We ain't even got to terrorize the niggas no more. They doing it for us. They said, man, they love to wake up in the news in the morning just to hear another nigga killing a nigga. You see what I'm saying? Man, when I heard a racist said that, man, I said, man, now that hit different. Cause I never thought like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, that man said, man, they get a thrill when the news come on. But yeah, gang, I appreciate the love and the support. I'm gonna go back live tomorrow, gang. You know what? I'm gonna open up the platform, so y'all be ready. I'm gonna open up the platform, and I'm gonna let everybody join and spill their little tea. Bye, y'all. I'm out, gang. I'm out. Man, love y'all. Y'all be cool. Hungry in the motherfucker, man. I gotta get me something to eat. I just smashed a big ass sandwich. I need to make me a motherfucking steak burger or something, goddamn it. Time to take my shit. Tired of motherfucker.